What's going on, everybody? I think I screwed that intro up a little bit because I forgot to hit the live button about halfway through the intro.
I was wondering because I was like, still showing it.
That's why I mic'd it. I'm like, you know what? Clearly, it's been a very long week.
It's a busy week, guys. Busy week.
I'm like, yeah. So what's happening? Get all your shopping done?
He literally just got back 5 minutes ago and threw this up, and now we got a lot of stuff to wrap, but we waited till last minute, unfortunately.
Nice.
And we're still not done, so we got to go out tomorrow and go crazy with all the other crazies.
Well, you know what is, I'm just trying to change. There you go. You know what I find works better? I'm doing the same thing for everybody I did last year. I'm just putting it in a bigger box. You know what? Save months of time, buddy.
Waiting for Santa. I like that, Lori.
So, hey, Lori, welcome to the chat tonight. I was just trying to break up some monotony and thought this is probably the laziest I've been coming on. This is my after work getting ready for a show look because I just like, yep, whatever. I got home, went and did a bunch of grocery shopping so I wouldn't have to do it closer to Christmas. And I'm like, you know what? I would put on my club sweater and I'm just like, yep, here I am. And I kind of figured you guys were coming, so I was like, you know what?
We're eating dinner, so
I had a bit of an old man nap. You guys were shopping, so thank you, Lori, for joining us.
What up, Spider?
What's
Good
up?
news today too, man, because I got some Garage 56 news today.
Oh, nice. Well, you know what? It's fitting because that's why we come on here, right? And I want to talk about the whole what's next because you can't order the car and how, because there's still a lot of now what do I do because I can't place my order. So I really want to reemphasize that for everybody. And
how many people think we're lying too? I don't understand.
So that was primarily the reason why I wanted to come on tonight. So that's good that you got that news. And
you can't blame them for thinking that we're not telling them the truth because their dealerships are telling them.
Yeah, well,
we'll put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
A lot of people take the gospel from the dealerships, and honestly, with the exception of a few, including the one that Andrew works for,
it's because I'm there.
The dealerships know less than we do.
That's very true, actually. The public learns more before the dealerships do.
I mean, that's why we do what we do, right? I mean, and these guys and myself, we are, I want to consider us well connected with the company that we accompany ourselves with, whether it be Lethal or any, Anthony or any of the other sources that we have. We all got our start, getting connected with somebody who gets us information, right?
100%.
So the dealerships know, they know very little, it's the relationship that you build over time, right? So, yeah, that's true, Lori. I don't know why the building price is still there. I meant, you know what?
The building price is gonna stay there for people that are looking for everything. That's the only way for them to get the locator up.
Yeah. So what I want to do, Andrew, just bear with me here for a second. I'm going to, speaking of that building price, I want to go in and update that link, and I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, I tried to post it. I had to make it shorter. The one that you sent me.
Yeah. It's. Oops, I don't want to do that. Block. Okay.
So no, I was looking for.
So I'm going to put 23 and 24 in there. Actually, I got to do two links because I got to do 24s, right?
So it's funny because everyone's waiting for these Garage 56s to arrive, but none have touched the ground yet. But we can confirm a couple things with Garage 56.
I am listening. I'm just working on this link here, buddy.
That's all good.
Uh,
So
Confirm it. Damn.
I was dramatic pause.
Annoying pause.
I know, right? So all garage 56 cars are a manual 6-speed Tremec. All 56 of them. They did not build one with a 10-speed automatic. Every single one is exactly the same. It's a race car, so I would expect nothing less. And all of them were built exactly the same. $89,000. Every single one of them has the same options and the same packages. And I actually printed out a window sticker for one. And
well, there's something new, Andrew. I never seen that before. In the building price, it will show Garage 56 inventory.
yeah, it just got updated.
I never noticed that before.
Yeah,
It just happened today, right?
it just hit our computer systems today. So we're gonna do a video shortly of where every single one is.
Nice. Okay, well, I've included that in the. I'll put that included in that link for the inventory. 2,000 miles from Michigan. Content. Sorry, guys. I'm working on the.
Now, yeah, they're all going in the United States. Now some of them won't show up on websites yet because some of them are still waiting to be shipped, but some of them will show up, but not all of them. But all 56 will be 6-speed manual trans. They're built. All of them are exactly the same. We posted pictures the other day of all of them in line waiting for transport in Lansing. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, no, the only way you're going to be able to get a 2024 or 23, you got to search and you got to be willing to travel. That's really what it comes down to. Let me actually grab.
Spiders see the. Spiders comment?
Yeah, Spider, you said you saw a Garage 56 car because there hasn't been anything posted about. None of these cars have touched ground at dealerships yet. And I just searched YouTube. I couldn't find anything. Ignorance and most don't care. Nothing wrong. Well, I am sure glad I got my 23 2LT when I did last spring. 100%. Plus, you bypassed, Laura, you bypassed the markup and bypassed the price increase for 24. So good job with that.
Should I update 24 or 23 cars, do you think?
The only pictures that I've seen so far are the ones where
the ones with the discounts are.
Yeah, but I'm saying should I update the link for any 23 cars out there?
Correct. Yeah, none on the ground. No.
Yeah, but so I'm saying should I update the link for the inventory for what's out there for 23 cars?
Yes.
I was looking for a 23.
100%.
Give me a second. I'll do that.
No problem.
Because if you can find if you can find somebody who's got a 23, you'll get that. Say if somebody, like honestly, the best deal right now would be a 23 LT1, where you can get that discount.
Oh, 100%. Plus, if people that are looking to lease, which I don't recommend leasing a Camaro, but that was the best way for best bang for your buck was the LT1 cars. If you're looking for a affordable V8.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what's crazy is the LT1 cars are actually cheaper to lease than a 1LT with a 2-liter turbo.
Okay, so you know what? I will. Can I change this date? Because I can't. It doesn't look like I can swap back and forth between 23 and 24 on the US site anymore.
Really?
Yeah. It'll only give me 24. It won't give me 23 anymore.
Wow.
Now let me see if I switch that. Like Lori said, she was just on there. Now, oh, wait a minute. No, never mind. I lied. I had to go somewhere else. 23. Okay, never mind. It's still there.
Did anyone find numbers on the 2010 V6? Not that I know, Spider. We can certainly try to find you those numbers. My local dealer has a ZL 24 ZL1 sold outside, sitting in the snow. Damn. Yeah, most of these cars do sit outside. Unfortunately, some of these dealers don't have really big showrooms to hide them. Unfortunately.
He's looking to buy one, or he just wants to know how many were made?
Spider, do you want to know how many were built? 2010s, 2020 V6s. Do you want to know how many were built? Is that what you're looking for?
Inventory based on 2000.
So what Mark is trying to do is trying to update you guys on how many cars are out there for 23 and 24 and just compare, right? And give you guys another source outlet to find these vehicles.
Okay, so I put it in the description. I don't know if it'll show up for you guys, but I put it in my in the description for my link.
Okay.
So you have to go to my channel and get it up the description up, because I don't know if it'll show on yours.
Yeah, I have to do like everything twice. It's okay.
My very much better half is here. Thank you, honey, for supporting.
Hey, how you doing?
Kelly, this is Andrew and Tonya.
Hey, luckily.
And that's Kelly. Hey, Paul. So I got a tutorial after our last show because I completely lost the plot and knew better, but I was button happy apparently. So my wife is the pro at this. She has a bigger channel than I do, and she's certainly better at this than I am. So
she's killing it.
She gave me I don't do a lot of lives, so I do more videos than lives, but
okay, nothing wrong with that.
So
she
is the live expert, and so I got some pointers.
No problem. And if you don't know if you saw, but we brought home our 2024 Camaro SS Collector's Edition today from the ceramic coater.
Nice.
Car looks mint. It's like glass. It's so sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
Chris wants to know, do you guys know how I get a window sticker for my 2023 ZL1? Any help would be appreciated. Well, I'll let Andrew handle that because I know how I would get it, but I don't know if it's the actual way to get it. You can get it from the dealership, but I don't know if every dealership will do that for their customers. You want the actual window sticker, Chris, or do you want like a mini version? Like when I got my truck, I got a mini version of the actual window sticker, but it wasn't the full size one.
So, Chris, I can get you your invoice. I can get you your service history. I can get you. The only thing I can't get you is a copy. However, if you contact the dealership that sold you your vehicle and you talk to them, they can reissue you a window sticker.
Yeah, but there's a time frame.
There is a time frame. I don't know what the time frame is, but
they can only go back so far.
They can only go back so far, but you can certainly do that. That's up to you. But if you want to email us at thecamarocave@gmail.com, I can certainly pull your invoice for you if your dealership didn't give you your invoice, and you can see all the numbers on the back end and everything. That's not a problem. How much did it actually cost the dealership? All that for your ZL1. Hey, okay. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing? GM originally.
I'll just put this up here, and I'm just trying to type something new. updated U.S. inventory.
Yes, Mike. All 350 were built. All of them have been shipped and are headed to the dealerships. So all 350 ZL1 Panthers have been built, headed to the dealerships,
347.
and Adam got 347.
347.
What's up, Shane? How you doing? Well, thanks for joining us. I saw your email, Spider. We're gonna look into that for you. So just give us a little bit here. Trying to get through the holidays, and I'll get you the numbers on that.
He's doing his Christmas shopping.
Camaro Cave merch. Hey, if you want to do some Camaro Cave merch, Christmas shopping, you can certainly do that. Woo. We wear this stuff like all the time now. It really is.
Luckily, I can wear it to work.
I'm just going to leave this up here for a minute for those. So those that don't know, we're simulcasting on both channels right now.
Mhm.
So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button for both of us at CCFBG Garage and at the Camaro Cave. I'm about 43 to go to 1,000.
Come on, guys. Let's get Mark over to the 1,000 hump.
So
Channel. Subscribe.
yeah, so if you guys go into the description of my link at CCFBG Garage for this video, you'll see the two links for 2024 inventory that's sitting they're either coming into dealers or they're at the dealers, and then there's 2023 inventory at the dealers. So I think these guys kind of share the same opinion. From a value perspective, if you are okay with getting a 23 and you want to get into a car, there's a $750 discount on 23s up to LT1. So that's probably the better value. I mean, if you want a 24, you're gonna have to travel, like Andrew said, and you're gonna have to negotiate pretty well. The 23s, I don't think will be as crazy markups at all. Maybe a little bit of markup. I don't know, but 23s where the value is going to be right now.
And GM is doing the discount on 23s. 24s, it's MSRP.
Nothing yet. No GM discounts as well, right?
Yeah, they're not even doing GM discounts.
Yeah.
Nope. And so if you're an employee, you still got to pay more.
Which, that's kind of disappointing, to be honest, because, I mean, I don't know if it was in your chat or it was in one of my videos, but one of the guys was working on the line and he said he he built the car, he couldn't even get a discount on it.
Mm-hmm.
Disappointing.
It definitely sucked. Yeah.
So I want to give my wife a plug if you're looking for some wellness and you're into tarot cards and all that. My wife has a fantastic channel. Make sure you check her out. Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot.
Tony is all excited about it. She wants to do it.
And she does private readings as well, and a whole plethora of different stuff. So make sure you check her out. And that woman is my better half, and without her, I would be lost and would not be able to do some of the fun stuff that I do. So thank you, honey. I have Rosie with me here somewhere in the office, wandering around because Kel was doing some work downstairs in her office when this started. So, and Rosie's she's a rescue dog. We got her when she was about 8 weeks old, but she has major separation anxiety. So. Just give me 1 second here.
Hey, Brown, take your time.
What are you doing?
That's what I'm doing. I'm just taking a little gander here. And like you said, guys, thanks for joining and being here for both channels. We do have some news tonight about Garage 56. If you're just joining us, thank you and good evening. We did just run over here. We just grabbed some food. We did get our wings from Wingstop because they're amazing. And it was just close to Costco. So we had to grab something so we could be here with you guys.
Not fall off the couch, knocked out.
Can't let that blood sugar go low. You know what I mean?
So if you guys have any questions or not, feel free to fire them in the comments. I don't know. Do you want to start with your 56 news, or do you want to leave that till later on, or what do you want to do?
So I brought the bag up.
Still eating? Because if you're still eating, I can babble on about the whole what's next process and how, because you can't order the car anymore with the fight you have in front of you while you guys are eating, and I can just give you a minute.
Go for it.
Okay.
Take it away, Mark.
Okay, right. So certainly, as all of you probably here know, the car's not in production anymore. And why we keep putting these links up is because you can't place an order. So we had somebody here last week who said, we were in the Camaro Cube chat, and somebody said, well, I just talked to my dealer 2 days ago, and they said that my order's been accepted. And I'm like, and I piped up and went, well, I don't know how it got accepted. They're not even building them anymore. So there's no orders. There's no cars being produced to be accepted. They're built. Everything. 56 cars, everything. Z01 LEs that they weren't supposed to build, they built those. Everything's done. So now what you have is you have a lot full of cars that are done where they have sold orders and dealer ordered cars for stock and inventory. Those cars, you're going to see those cars when you go onto a dealership site and you see incoming stock. It's legit. It's either a sold order or it's a stock order, or they're waiting for the plant to ship those cars to the dealerships. And that's where the fun's going to begin, because the 24s are likely, and we don't know for sure. I mean, we've seen lots of markups. There's certainly a lot of dealers there that are not going to mark the cars up. They're going to sell them at MSRP and just carry on, right? So thank you, Mike, for subscribing. Dealing with your local dealer, is not an option anymore. I mean, I don't know if Andrew has got any allocation left, if he's got all his allocation, but, you're going to have to phone around and find out, because now the truth will come out where the dealers have allocation and they have incoming cars, right?
100%.
Dealing with your local dealer may not be an option anymore. You may have to travel. So that's why we put these links up all the time for you guys to update what's out there, what's still available, right? And I went 2,000 miles across from Michigan. So it could be down south, it could be out west. It's 2,000 miles from Michigan, period. Right. So, and a lot of this you can do over the phone. You can do it online. Right. And, we've known a few people that have literally picked up the phone or ordered the car online and had it shipped. So, that's going to be the big thing. Right. Don't make sure you guys follow up with your dealers, because they could be waiting for a car. They could be waiting for stock. And if you think you're getting BS by the sales rep, then you need to talk to the general manager or somebody above him, because the longer you wait, the more opportunity you let that car slip through your hands somewhere else. So, Camaro historian, thanks for joining us. Did Chevy put out any Panther? Did Chevy put 6 Panthers on the 2024?
6 Panthers. What does he mean by that?
I don't know. Hold on one sec, buddy. Sorry.
No problem. So I am literally on the computer right now, and I have every single Garage 56 car up, and I'm looking right at it throughout the entire country.
So what states are they going to?
Well, we're going to do a video for that. Or you just want me to give it away? And some of them are already sold, by the way. Just so y'all know, like, there's 56 of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of them are already sold. So there's technically 44 left. But the news about Garage 56 is every single Garage 56 car is exactly the same. They're built exactly the same. So what that means is they each are coming equipped with the same options. Now the vinyl packages that the customers choose, those can be different, but each one is going to look exactly the same. They're all getting the Riptide Blue Metallic, which is code GJV, and they're all getting the ZL1 suede interior with the red stitching all over the place. So don't mind that. But I'm actually looking right now at a invoice for a Garage 56 car, and just to go over the pricing for MSRP, the pricing of a ZL1 coupe, because they're all coupes, no convertibles. The ZL1 coupe started at $72,100 for the 24 model year. So then all these are going to be exactly the same, and all of them are going to I'm equipped with all these options that I go over. So they're all going to have the navigation with the 8-inch diagonal HD color touchscreen, voice recognition, Bluetooth streaming, a wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I absolutely love in R24. They're all coming obviously with that LT4 6.2 liter supercharged V8, 655 horsepower, 655 feet-pound of torque, 3.5 seconds 0 to 60. And they're all coming with the Tremec 6-speed manual transmission. Every single one of them, all 56 cars are getting the 6-speed the way they're supposed to. It's a race car. Let's make it a race car. Of course, because you're spending, over $50,000, and you're getting a supercharged engine, General Motors is going to hit you with a gas guzzler tax, so they can pay, the Fed and the government, which is $1,700. And then each one of them is going to come with the performance data recorder, the video recorder, which is a $1,300 option. And then once you get to the Garage 56 edition, which a lot of people don't even know what's in the Garage 56 edition yet, it's a $11,995 package. And what do you get with it, you ask? Well, you're getting the carbon fiber instrument panel in front of the passenger seat that is in the collector's edition as well. You're also getting this is something that's not on any other car standard. You're getting a carbon fiber shift knob on top of the shifter, the manual shifter, which
I was sorry to interrupt you. I was watching somebody's review yesterday, and I forget what the channel it was, but he did a really good job. It was on a LT1.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying about how the shifter knob, that little knob, was $150, and yet the wheel upgrade's $100. He goes, "How does that make any sense?"
Suppliers.
I hear you.
Deals with suppliers, man. Deals with suppliers. Because remember, all these parts are, GM's building the car, but they need suppliers to build the parts for them. So that's just what it comes down to. And then what's nice is,
we get gouged.
100%. You're getting a one-off performance center wheel caps that is not on any other production Camaro in the whole lineup. What the hell's that?
Litter box.
Oh. Are you cooking something?
Oh yeah.
You're cooking something?
No, I'm burning the.
I hear something sizzling. Sorry, guys. But so you're getting performance wheel caps, which is a really cool cap. It's actually like a 3-fold. I've seen pictures of it. It's pretty badass. You're also getting the satin black blade spoiler, which is on the SS 1LE. They're bringing it up. This is the first time ever on a ZL1. You have a low wing on the ZL1, and then they also add the wicker belt spoiler on top of the wing, so to increase downforce and make it more like the race car that races around 24 hours of Le Mans and around NASCAR, because this car was inspired by NASCAR, so that's a huge thing. Also, you're getting the black lug nuts, which are dealer installed. You're getting a black fuel door with exposed carbon fiber inserts, another dealer installed accessory. Copper free brakes. Now I wondered why they would added this to every single one of them, but most of these cars are going to be headed to California. So in California, they require copper-free brakes now on higher performance cars. So they did have to make that change. They made that change in like 2020.
Are we still talking about 56 car? Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here, and
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
I'm trying to find a decent picture for somebody, but
It's very hard to there's like nothing out there. First of all, and it doesn't look like GM is going to be releasing anything regarding this car.
actual car, but that's not, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, all the pictures online are just digital images.
yeah, like it's
from designers. Yes, I know. It's crazy. GM is not taking a picture of this car and showing it to anybody yet. So that's why it's like, oh, who's going to get the first one? Where can we look for it? But you're also going to be getting special Garage 56 badging and graphics on the car. So like the whole ZL1 cowl is going to be an American flag.
yeah, right.
And it's going to be surrounded by a white vinyl. And then it goes down the whole hood and truck and roof of the car too.
Yeah, goes up there. You guys see this image I got up here?
I'm sorry, I'm on the.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
I'm just sharing my screen. So
yep.
That's that American flag. It goes up the roof and down onto the cowl and stuff.
Yep, 100%.
So is that the? It is it is Riptide. Okay, I thought it was Riptide.
Yep, Riptide blue metallic.
It looks good with that white stripe, though. I do like it.
It does. I'm really curious to see, because they put the ZL1. What do you call it? Is the only car that you can get with the ZL1 canards, ZL1 1LE canards, but they didn't do the ZL1 1LE front grille for some reason. So that's a little different. Plus, we don't know what the actual badges are going to look like on the side of the car, because they're unique badges specifically to Garage 56. Same thing with the floor mats; those are unique to Garage 56. And I think the steering wheel badge will be too, which still has not been shown to anybody. So,
FJ, we disconnected the smoke alarms.
Yeah. That was like one of the first things we did.
If somebody wanted to get creative, they know what they could, and easily do a replica of that car.
Oh, the Garage 56 car? Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be really hard to do an exact replica because you can't get the parts.
No, not an exact replica. I'm saying, but if you wanted to have it, if you want to do like the stripe kit down the hood and the cowl with the white stripe, and somebody could do a nice replica of it.
Yeah.
The white stripes have logos in them.
Do they really?
Have the
Camaro logo going through there?
No, I don't like, not the under. It's got at the very tip of it. It's got a blue 56
logo on it. I thought it did. So
you would have to own one of these cars and have proof in order to get
probably
some of the stuff that's on these cars.
Yeah,
including that stripe.
I wonder if they made a bunch of extra parts that they're gonna have to sell or keep for once cars get damaged and all those things. So yeah, every single Garage 56 car that's getting built has the same exact MSRP. It's $89,185. So whatever these dealerships are going to mark it up, they're going to mark this car up, because it is going to be the rarest 6th generation 2024 car that gets built, right? Because they're only building 56 of them. That's the lowest number out of all of the generations of 6th gen. So
where's your hat, buddy? This is a salute to your hat.
Salute to my hat. Woo-woo. This hat?
No, the duck bill.
Oh, the flak bill? Yeah. It's over there somewhere. It's in the box.
Okay, sorry.
She's like, you can stay over there. She doesn't like the hat. I like the hat. I think it's badass.
You look stupid.
Well, I'll enjoy looking stupid and enjoying it.
I can see some at road races like Mid Ohio. Was 56 built in collaboration with Hendrick Motorsports.
It's Hendrick's car.
Yeah.
So you bet they're gonna get a lot of them.
Just in case anybody cares, FJ, I wasn't cooking. I was boiling cinnamon, cloves, and star anise
This is what I have to live with.
so that the apartment smells Christmassy.
I went through all that effort too, and then I end up screwing it up. I had the whole countdown with Christmas balls and everything. Hold on, I gotta show you guys.
Run it.
Run it.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, it completely blew it. Forgot to hit the live button. Oh well.
Well, we're watching it now. We're back. Welcome to the channel.
Right.
Both channels. Guys, also, I mean, we're here. It is the Friday night before Christmas.
Yeah.
We're spending our time to bring you guys this content. Like, make sure you hit that smash that like button.
Smash that like button, everybody.
Come on, man. Help us out.
Don't-
Show us some love in this
Don't
holiday
let
season.
This man lie to you. This man just doesn't want to get his Christmas shopping done. So here we are. What he doesn't know is he's getting locked
I would
into the mall
never-
tomorrow.
never-
He's not allowed to leave until he's finished.
Never lie on Christmas,
You-
but it's not
whatever.
Christmas
Whatever.
yet.
So I thought, I thought I was ahead of the curve and thought, okay, we finished at noon today. I cut everybody loose about 10:30. Well, there's just two of us, so I only cut one loose. But I thought, okay, well, it's noon. I said to Cal, I said, I'll go to the grocery store after work because there won't be a ton of people. Yeah, right. You would have thought the apocalypse was coming the way the grocery store was just jammed at 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon.
It's funny that you say that because my coworkers went to go grab, apple juice for all the other employees. And they said the same thing. They said it was a mad show.
Yeah. Yeah. Grocery stores. Yep. Absolutely, David. Yep. So if you're just joining us, we put the link. What happened there? We put the link in the description at my channel, CCFBG Garage. Maybe if you want to go over to the description, you can paste it.
I want to go over to Spy Buddy's house. His wife's making chocolate cake.
Maybe you can paste it in the cave there for everybody.
Yep. I'm doing it right now.
And then that way, if you guys are looking for 22 links, I did a link for 23s because of the Camaro discount. If you're on a bit of a budget, and you don't want to spend an exuberant amount of money, the 23 LT1 might be the way to go because you can get that discount, and there is still some out there. I don't know exactly how many because it piled a bunch of cars in with it. This was leftover 23s, 2,000 miles from Michigan, and then I did a separate link for 24s for SS1LEs, ZL11LEs, ZL1s, Garage 56 cars. 2,000 miles from Michigan, either at a dealer or on their way to a dealer. So
True.
Make sure you guys check those out if you still haven't got your car and you still want one. So the better half is making chocolate car. Oh, hello. What's the address, Spider? The
Right.
three of us will be over there shortly.
Good.
Can we come say hello?
That's right. We'll do a live from Spider's living room. We're live from Spider's living room.
With faces covered with chocolate. Heck yeah.
I mean, chocolate's good. Damn it.
You know what was packed? The parking lot around my Panther. Really? People don't know what it is. Amazing. It's funny too. I have friends that who don't know cars, and he has a Camaro. He's got a 14, and everybody thinks it's a Mustang. And like,
Hey, what up, Camaro boy?
what site can we see the? Sorry, David, I missed that comment. What site can we see the 56s?
The back end of General Motors.
Yeah. we were just going over that, David. There's not
There's not a direct site for it, but we're wondering here at the Camaro Cave if we should do a video for you guys to let you know where every single one is going.
well, I wonder if I can do that link separately. I mean, not to take away from your video. You can do your video, but I wonder if I can.
There isn't a link to that.
I wonder if I can do that. Because it does give me the packages. Garage 56. Where did I see that? Garage 56 edition. 2 of them. There's 2. Perfect. What is it?
And watch, there are 2 that are already sold.
Apple blueberry cider. David, where did this come from? What is this sorcery you speak of? Yet to be in the Panther. I haven't even sat in the passenger side, much less drive it, but it was out today. Andy drove it.
Yeah, we posted the video of it.
One of these days I'll get to drive it.
Yeah, weather's good.
A better driver than you are. What are you talking about?
That's got to be on that first page. What is this? Matching 9 of 11 filters in transit.
Well, and not all of them are going to show right away.
Yeah, the listing's there, but it doesn't.
They're only going to show if they're in transit. If they're sitting and still at landing, they're not going to show.
Oh, Garage 56 edition. There you go. Yeah. So, hold on a second. You know what? I'm going to share my screen.
David, does your neighbor make this at like home or does he bottle it? What's up with that?
Black Widow Venom Moonshine. That sounds interesting. So I'm going to share my screen real quick and present share screen.
Oh my God, Spider Betty, your wife made cherry cobbler. That's like one of my favorite. Okay, so where do you live again?
Okay.
And do you rent your wife out?
Sahara Chevrolet Sterling Heights. Where is that?
Michigan.
Yeah, it's in Michigan. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's the VIN number. If you guys can see all this. Stock B, it's an incoming unit, so they don't have it yet. It's in transit.
Mm-hmm.
But this is why we share all this, guys, with you guys, so you guys don't have to go looking for it. We kind of know what we're llooking for, but
also if you see, it doesn't say anything about Garage 56.
No, it does right here, buddy.
It does. The pictures are not the Garage 56 car. That's what I meant.
I know that's a Garage 56 car just to verify for you guys because it says it right there.
There. Yep.
All right. Mm-hmm. So it's at Sierra Chevrolet Sterling Heights. That's the other one. What's this? Okay, we'll go back. And then this one is at Morin Chevrolet. All right, get out of there. We don't want to quote. Garage 56 edition. And it's at Morin Chevrolet, which is it's in Michigan as well.
Yep.
Right. And it's in transit, so they don't have it yet either. But here's, let's see, window sticker.
Oh, you never given it. So I couldn't check it.
Okay, but if these are in Michigan, they're going to get there before.
Let's preview out of here.
No, you're not listening.
Am I supposed to be look? Are they? They're all the same, aren't they, Andrew? Like the guy.
Yeah,
Garage
every
56,
single
price,
one is exactly
everything, right?
yeah. Every single one is exactly built the same.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Special graphics badging.
Now, I'm seeing different dealer prices here, which is strange, but it just means they're adding something to them. Because every single Garage 56 car is going to be 89,000.
Well, that one's 89,499.
Yeah, everyone is MSRP to 89,185.
Well, they had a gas guzzler tax on that and some other things. Some states don't have those. Right.
Every state has a gas guzzler tax.
But some of the taxes, like the gas guzzler tax, and
it's exactly the same on every single car. It's just $1,700. Every single car is exactly the same.
That one's 89,209.
The taxes included.
Mm-hmm.
So
some states have stuff attached.
No, see, because
scroll
down. Scroll down.
Okay, hold on. Am I still on present? Yeah. Okay. Tell me when to. Oh, what the hell? Tell me when to stop, buddy.
Right. Stop right. So they're okay. So they this is what they're adding. So they added $24 dealer fee, registration fee.
Right, and that's
so,
going to be different.
And that's
in
why
every single state. So the cars will be the bottom price.
No,
will
but
be,
yeah, well, that's why that price is different than.
Which one were we just on? I think we're on the first one. So let's go look at this one. What's on this one?
Registrations and stuff like that will be different. There'll be state charges.
You got a bit more on that one. You got a dock fee, registration fee.
Yep, dealer fees. Yep. So yeah, every dealer is different. Every dealer is going to add their thing. But this is surprising just to see it added on on Chevy's website.
Yeah.
Normally this is stuff that you go into the dealership and then they add on later.
So
I love a woman who can drive a manual. 100%, Lori.
Oh, sorry, David. You want to see the window sticker? Okay, 1 second. I can do that for you.
It went out, but I think it's in my car. I bought that. Did I bring the white bag up?
Share screen.
The papers that were in it are not in it anymore. They're inside your car. Because I didn't know what they were.
It was the Garage 56 stuff.
Okay, well, you didn't tell me to bring anything out of the back seat. So.
Okay, so where did I find that?
It should be up top.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
To your right. Yep, there it is.
Okay, so how can I get rid of? There we go. Can you guys read that, or you need me to blow it up a bit more? There we go.
Yeah.
The second one.
Yeah, the second one. Doesn't mean it's the first one.
So we have to wait until it gets to that location.
Yeah, or we find a location that has one beforehand. Which I think the dealerships on my phone. Maybe the one. They're going to get the cars first because they're already affording their under status. That's why I chose Virginia.
Why is it not showing that screen?
Miles away, and that one's in Connecticut.
Anyway, so do the video, Andrew. And we.
All right. So for people
that
I haven't seen pictures, so all these cars that were sitting in Lansing are Garage 56 editions, sitting there waiting for a pickup. Yeah, so I got a couple of them here. There was a whole line of them because there's 56 of them. And they made them all exactly the same.
All at the same time.
All at the same time. They were actually, I checked one to see when they got built. They got built on the 7th. So they got built on the day that everyone thought was going to be the end of production. But it got pushed back another week. Check out those beasts. Now, remember, they are going to look a little different when they arrive at the dealership because there's a lot of dealer installed accessories that are going on these cars. So just be aware. Oh, the stripes are done with the factory.
They already put stripes on
Mhm.
on those.
Yes. They've seen the back of the cars. You're not seeing the front of the cars.
Hmm.
So, yep. More Garage 56 cars. And actually, what's crazy, someone asked what other the cars in the white plastic behind them,
Corvettes.
and they were Corvettes. And then you still got some Panthers that are sitting at the factory as well, waiting to get picked up. So if you're looking for a Panther 2, there are still some out there waiting to get picked up. Garage 56. Now we're excited to see the Garage 56 car. I think everybody is, who's a Panther fan. Also, for people that didn't know, we got our email to submit our information to Chevrolet for getting our Panther, and we're super excited to get our gift from General Motors. Which it says within 60 days we'll be getting a gift, or probably like 2 to 3 weeks. So as soon as we get that, we'll bring it to you guys as well. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen this picture, because we were the first to post this picture on our page. Now everyone's sharing it. What else is new? But is same with this picture. We keep getting exclusive pictures, and people keep sharing it. So, also for everyone that's Camaro history buff, the Hugger by Chevrolet. So the Hugger, the road hugging fun car from Chevrolet, lower, wider, and heavier than any Sportster at its price. It rides solid and steady like a big car, yet it handles like a spirited sports car. Camaro.
So decades ago.
Yep.
Is that the what is that, the pace car?
No, that was like when GM did like the Hugger unveil for Camaro. They did like a press release for it, so I was just reading the press release.
I don't know if you guys have been on. I don't know if how many of you know about this site, but I'll just share this quickly with you. The GM Heritage site, they got some fantastic cars in here, man. So if you click on, like, they got some older, like the Nomads, the Bel Airs. They got just about everything in there. You got, the experimental Astro 3, and the shots of them are just phenomenal. The cars, right?
There are some really cool classic like places like that collect these cars and resell them, and they get some really good shots of them. Like, look at that official pace car, like the blue with the white with the blue stripes. It's awesome.
I'll tell you, buddy. We have a member in a club that has one of these cars, and we had it. We had it in our one of our booths in our indoor shows, and I'm telling you, we had it as a centerpiece, and that thing had nonstop people around it all weekend. Shane says, I put a deposit on a 2SS Panther yesterday. Is there a way to see status and location at the moment?
You can contact your dealership, and they should be able to tell you where the vehicle is, where it is in transport, if it's on the rail car, if it's at the rail yard, or if it's still sitting at Lansing.
That I you know what I will say, if you compare it to Dodge and Ford, GM is really behind the times in the tracking part. Ford's tracking is way better than GM's, right? It'll tell you, status, where it is. There's an app for it. Like, you can go on, it'll tell you. I forget what the exact is, but I haven't seen that with GM.
No, they haven't done anything like that. The only thing they have is OnStar.
Yeah.
So if you want to like know exactly where your car is at all times, activate the OnStar.
Shane says they said it was on rail yesterday. So,
what state is it going to, Shane?
If you have a Canadian-made vehicle. If you have a Canadian-made GM of any kind, you can send. Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Georgia. Okay.
They're in Oshawa, Judge. I've seen one of their reports.
This will probably be the next photo we're going to share, just in case anyone sees it first and you see someone else take it from us.
Shane says Georgia.
Also, David, thank you. I appreciate it there. Ceramic coating. So we got our Panther back today. Got ceramic coated. It was there for a week. And the car just came out so good. Like, well, she videotaped my reaction of seeing the car for the first time, and like my jaw just dropped. But we gotta put a whole video together so you can see a walk around. The owner Wayne of Airland and Sea Ceramics did a video with us, so we are going to be putting that out there for you guys too. And yeah, he's willing to take your guys' card. You can bring it to him. You can have it trailered to him. He has multiple locations, one in New Jersey, one in Texas, so you can definitely hit him up. He just does an amazing job. Ralph Ritchie's on. What's up, Ralph? He says his vehicle's at SVE in New Jersey.
It was on its way a couple days ago.
Chevy app shows mine is here. See, I've never seen that Chevy app.
Yeah, that's the OnStar app.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
my Chevrolet app is now the OnStar app, so it's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
So this was our. This is just a good shot of our Panther at the ceramic coater today.
Nice.
Look at that freaking metal flake. It is insane. Our ceramic coater says this is the craziest paint he's ever seen, and he's been doing this for generations. 40 years.
Over 40 years.
Yeah. And it's the craziest paint he's ever seen. I hope so, David. You sure I didn't come over there and take it yet? Where is he located in Texas, Al? Al, he is located in Fort. Was it Fort? Did you say Fort Worth?
Was it Fort Worth?
Just text him. We'll find out for you, Al. We're gonna text him right now. There's a different name too. That's his phone. We'll find out for you, Al. You can have it. Water pump leak and all. Ah, damn, you got a water pump leak? I'm sorry, man. That's awesome. That sucks. Not only CDN made, also imported, sold in Canada. Nice. Worry about my buddy. Yeah, if you guys are just joining us, thanks for joining us. We're just doing some Q&A, Camaro news, having fun with you guys. Definitely don't forget, subscribe to both channels. We're double streaming here. This is a twofer. So make sure you smash that like button as well, because we're here for you guys to bring you guys Camaro news and help you guys find what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Summary.
I know that's what's going to be. That's why it's so important to protect your paint, guys. If you guys are getting a collector's edition, whether it be the yellow one with the matte paint or a LT to SS with the glossy paint, it is a tri-coat paint. It goes through the paint booth 3 times, so it's going to be very hard to match. That's someone that wants to, take their time to do it properly. A lot of these people aren't going to put it through the paint booth 3 times. They're just going to try to take the paint code and do it once and be like, here you go. So just remember to protect your paint, protect your investment is what I always say. So that's like a lot of people are afraid to buy like extended warranties at the dealership and stuff. And like, oh, they're like, I don't need a warranty. Well, for our car, we did add a 10-year warranty for our car and covered everything, got tire and wheel, everything. That car, if the car's going to be around forever. So we're protecting our investment. Best bang for your buck. Do it beforehand, because down the road it's going to cost you so much more.
So here's one that caught my attention. I think that's what I want. It's this one. So no, that's not it. Sorry, wrong one. This one. I don't know. Hold on. No, that one. No, this one. LaFontaine Chevrolet It is a 2023 1SS 1LE. Is it a 1LE? Yes, it is a 1LE. It's sitting on a lot in Michigan.
You're showing an LT1 car. In
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Share screen. Okay, which screen am I showing? Let's see. That one?
100% Ralph. Definitely get that thing coated once you can. I had a tri-coat on my El Camino and had it repainted front bumper. Would repaint entire car.
We got the right one there, Andrew?
Yeah, that's a ZL1 1LE. I'm sorry, an SS 1LE in Summit White.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it includes $750 cash.
Yep.
And it's sitting on a lot in LaFontaine Chevrolet. Sorry, 1 second.
Texas.
He was chemical gas.
Somebody's gonna have to go downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Sit.
What's the name of it?
Sick ceramic.
Is that what he said?
So the downfall, I guess, about this car is that it's a automatic. It's
Hey,
not.
My car is automatic.
No, I know, but
I'm just playing.
I'd buy an automatic too. Oh, but you know what I mean? Just because I'm old and I've shifted enough gears in my life.
You know what's crazy? GM never spent the money to retest what the 1LE with the automatic transmission would do on these tracks. I think people would be surprised. I think their numbers would get a lot higher if they used the automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot lower in timing.
These are LT1s that are sitting on lots. You guys see that scrolling screen I'm going through right now?
Yep, I see it. Yep.
Yeah, so these are LT1s sitting on lots.
So, and that's what's crazy, Spider, too, because even the window stickers, and we'll go through it. Like the window stickers from General Motors are wrong. There's so many typos on the window stickers for 24 cars. It's just it could have been an easy fix, but some people don't want to do the job right.
Where's this one? This one is 500 miles away. It's an LT1.
Now you're just showing a picture of a gray LT1. Is that what you're looking for? Mark? Did you freeze, Mark? Are we frozen? Actually, says, sorry. What is it? Reading the comments. Is this in the way?
Hi, Alicia.
Mark, are you there?
Missed
Did you freeze,
you.
dude? We got 16 people watching now. Come on, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We definitely appreciate all the love and support. So check that out for sure.
Are we all frozen?
I don't know what's going on. Are we live, guys? Or are you guys seeing us? Feel like we're getting different comments on each side. Yep. Mark's gone. There goes Mark. Hey, Jonathan. How you doing?
I don't know what happened there.
I know you froze there for a second.
Down.
I got OnStar emails and stuff. There you go. I see you. Always live.
So guys, yeah, there are 23s out there, right? I think.
That's the Texas guy.
So this is the Texas guy. If you guys are in Texas, you're looking for the great ceramic coating, just tell him it's called Six Ceramic Coating LLC. It's in Dallas, Texas.
Dallas area.
But yeah. I sees you, but no emails for my posters and junk. So Camaro boy, it takes about 2 weeks for the emails to go out. What's crazy is, we got our car on when did we get our car? The 5th?
Mm-hmm.
Or it came in on the 5th? We didn't pick it up until like a week later.
Yeah, it came to the dealership on the 5th.
So by the time we took it home and had it plated, we already have plates on the car. Like we don't have a temp tag on the vehicle anymore. We put plates on the car last week. So within a week and a half, we had plates. And we did order our vanity plate, so stay tuned for that one. We're excited about that. Hopefully, we got our number one choice. How many miles on the Panther? Let's go to the Chevrolet app, and I will show you. So, if you have a Chevrolet, you can go to the My Chevrolet app, and it will pull up your username and email, and you can check out status of your whole entire car. So let me sign in, and it's got the Face ID and everything, so I don't have to remember my password, which is great. Yeah, it says service unavailable right now. That's not great. That's not good.
Al wants to know how many miles on the Panther.
That's what I was trying to bring up. That's why I was trying to show him the app, so I can tell him the exact miles on the car. I think it's got like 32 now, from how much we drove it home today. Let's see if I can restart the app and see if it lets me sign in, so I can tell him how many miles exactly. Yep, service is unavailable right now. Sorry, man. That sucks. I'll try again later.
No study the car for you.
I know. Great Friday in Cali, 91 degrees, 4.90 for gas a gallon. That's crazy. You know how much gas is out here? 279.
279 a gallon?
Yeah.
Wow. What are we at?
It does. So depends on
$5 a gallon once you convert it, but
yeah. Does the Chevy app work after on-install trials run out? It does. If you bought a brand new car, like my Panther, comes with a 3-year service subscription for the app. So after 3 years of service, then it'll go to, if you want it, you pay for it. But yeah, Camaro Boy's got 215 miles on it already. We'll be getting there, but our car is like going into hibernation. Except we can do it. Hopefully tomorrow's a nice day, because we are going to put some stuff on the car and do a proper walk around, so you guys can appreciate it once the sun hits it and everything.
Got any snow down there yet?
Hey, we don't use that word here yet.
Got a little bit, not a lot. Hey, Lori, what's the price of gas in Nova Scotia right now? About $1.70.
$1.70. Oh.
Well, we're a liter too, right? So you got to times that by
liters and gallons,
whatever it is, right?
Everyone should just go to the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
I do have Xmas shop. We did a lot today for Xmas shopping, but we are gonna finish tomorrow. So we're gonna be one of those crazy people running to stores tomorrow on the day before Christmas Eve, which don't recommend. But
okay, well, don't procrastinate next year.
Where's is he being funny? Is Spider being funny?
What's that snow? I don't know. Is it yellow snow? Because
spiders where? Georgia?
He likes that yellow snow. I don't know.
There
you go. There's the snow.
This is 5 minutes from my house in the wintertime. This is Georgian Bay.
Wow. That's nice.
Right? So that's the lake in the winter, and that's it in the summer. Well, sorry. That's the summer shot.
I know. There you go. See, that's nice.
I think he's in Georgia.
Yeah. I like Lori's comment. She has a suggestion for the vanity plate: 8 rice. I like it. But for people that are new to our channel, our car's name is Bagheera, Bagheera, which is like a panther. It's obviously it means panther in Hindi, and it's also means friend, protector of man. which is kind of crazy because Camaro means friend, comrade, and companion. So it kind of went together, which was nice.
$1.32 a liter in Alberta.
Wow.
I paid almost that today. I paid less than I paid $1.29, but I had to go for a drive to get it. But it's about $1.45 a liter in town here, which is about I don't know, somewhere around $5 a gallon.
100% Camaro Boy. I love Camaro Boy's question. He asked if anyone's seen the non-woke Camaro commercial. Sorry, Chevrolet commercial, which actually it's extremely well done commercial. I was impressed. I actually got a little touchy on it. It was a really good commercial of a grandma who's battling dementia, but she sees her husband's old Chevy pickup truck, and like everything just starts coming back to her, which is like so cool.
You know the one I like? I like the Volkswagen. It's electric. And I know like
It's electric.
we're preaching to the wrong group here when it comes to that word. But have you guys seen the Volkswagen electric commercial with the older lady where the first version of it was she got rid of her old Volkswagen, she sold it. It was an old Golf, and then she goes and finds the new electric Volkswagen. She sees it in the showroom window, and anyways, she takes it for a rip, and they kind of portray it as it's a rear-wheel drive, and she's doing burnouts in it. Well, they shortened that version of it. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool video, or a pretty cool commercial.
I have not seen that commercial.
You should
YouTube
it because I'm sure it's on there. I mean, I've seen it on YouTube commercials. So
thank you, subs. Yes, we really appreciate it. So over the last couple of days, we've been getting notifications that people have been buying carbon add-ons. So they're our first sponsor here on the Camaro Cave. So we really appreciate you guys using it. I was wondering if anybody was going to tell us they got their parts. They ordered their parts, because it doesn't tell us who orders it. It just tells us someone ordered it and used our link. So we really do appreciate it, subs, and you're gonna love the stuff, man. We've been using it on all of our Camaros, and our Panther's getting it next.
So spiders in South Georgia. You know what? I honestly envy the guys like Spider, wrong one. Where am I? This one. Guys like Spider who are in the South. Matt out in California. Like, what's it like to go to a car show in February? Like I wouldn't know what to do. We have like snowmobile meets in February here. You know what I mean? Like, yes, snowmobile, something that drives on the snow. But I wouldn't know what to do if I went to an outdoor car show in February. It would be like a new experience, because we have 6 months of decent weather, and that's it, right? The rest of it's all crappy, cold, and snow.
Not necessarily like in California in February, it's like stupid rainy.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I just meant like no snow and.
Yeah, no. I mean, they have winter. It just is not.
No,
it's just not snow.
I've never been to California.
Well, you're not missing anything. It's
no.
California's beautiful.
It's a nice place to visit. I just wouldn't live there. That's just my 2 cents. But it's a nice place to visit. You can see all the touristy areas and get the hell out of there.
Lived there for 23 years.
Been to Georgia, never been to Cali. Yeah. It's funny. I've been like to the tip of the Keys in Florida, and I've been fairly north. Never been east, never been west.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, Mark. That Chevy needs all these brands need to like go back to their roots, man. They are not connecting with the customers anymore. It seems like they don't care. They're just pushing their agenda through, and they're not trying to reach their customer base anymore. Haven't had a chance to drive an E-Ray yet. My dealership has not gotten an E-Ray yet. I think he was asking Mark if you drove an E-Ray yet.
Sorry, where was it? Oh, no, I haven't, buddy. Sorry, I was trying to find that. No, I haven't. I'll be honest, I haven't even driven a C8 yet. I've driven a C7, but I haven't driven a C8. I'm not a big fan. You know what? I'll be honest, and I know this is going to upset a lot of people or some people. I'm not a big fan of C8. I don't really like the look of them.
Oh, you know what? Great car. I sell them. They're unbelievable machines. GM has done a great job with them. I'm diehard Camaro, and I've driven the C8s. I've driven the C8 Z06. It's unbelievable. Not to take anything away from it, but it's not for me. I'm not a Corvette guy, and I do not like getting in and out of them. I mean, I'm only 170 pounds soaking wet, so and 5'6", and getting in and out of the car in is easy. Getting out of a Corvette now is hard as hell. There's no handle to pull yourself up.
No, stop. How old are you? 30?
Yeah, I'm only 34.
Where'd you get my age?
That's what I'm saying. Like the people that are buying these cars, I'm not trying to be like shaming or something, but most of these people that are buying Corvettes are fat.
Well, your demographic for Corvette owners is, what is it, 35 to 65? Like, it's a big range.
Yeah, it was just crazy. Like, I literally had to pull on the steering wheel and like push off the steering wheel to get up out of the car because there's no handle. So it's just, and then of course you're worried about like destroying the rocker with your foot, right? Because it's so far out of the car, and it's just different. It's not for me. Now, I'm not saying I don't love it. It's a great looking vehicle. The performance is there, and everyone wants one. Same with the E-Ray. The E-Ray is going to be great. Hopefully, GM takes the technology from the E-Ray and puts it into a new 7th generation Camaro. That'd be the play.
I don't know. I just yes, we'll get to that in a second, Bri. Brian's got a C6. Brian's got a C6. Who I just popped his comment up there. He's got a white C6, and you know what, C6, C7. I like the C7 for whatever reason. I think it looks a little more aggressive. I'm not a big C8 fan. I can tell you when I was younger, 7 years ago, I fell asleep in a 77 Corvette that broke down on us downtown Toronto. It was not fun to sleep in. So my neighbor told me that who works for Dodge today. Yeah. So apparently I think the last 300 come down the line today, Brian, or yesterday, or last couple of days. Well, Brian, I have where is it? I have no problem getting out of my C7 Corvette. Yeah, that's because you're weighing 90 pounds soaking wet, Brian. Like, okay, you might be getting up there in age now, but you're still 90 pounds soaking wet. I mean, of course, you're not going to have a problem getting out of your C6 when you're a fat guy like I am. If I didn't get my 2024 ZL1, I was going to buy a C8. So glad I got my ZL1. I think personally, I think the ZL1's a better.
Oh, I would choose a ZL1 all day long over a C8.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. That's not even a question. That's a super easy answer.
I think Corvette owners maybe come thinner where they don't want to. That's awesome.
No, it's just it's a different experience. And now that Camaro is finally done, right? And production's over, they have no answer for a affordable muscle car or affordable sports car because they don't have it anymore. So now if you want performance, you literally have to go to Corvette, and you have to be at 60,000 and plus, 60,000 up.
Yeah, up here I think they start. We'll add 30% to that. That's what we pay. I think they start in the mid 80s, low 90s, or low 80s.
Yeah, so down here. I mean, I remember when the C8s first came out in 2021. Yeah, but now their starting price is $68,300. So literally, they don't have any car underneath $68,000, and no one's getting a base Corvette. Let's be real. You're not going into a dealership. I want a 1LT base Corvette coupe for $68,000. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's why I've been pushing the LT1s that are out there, right? For 23s. Because right now that's your best bang for your buck if you want, something that's not going to cost you two arms and a leg, right? You want to get into a Camaro with a V8, that LT1 is, you know,
Yeah. So, okay. So I'm on Chevy's website right now, and the pricing for 24 Corvettes have gone up. So, if you want a coupe, you have to go up to 69,995 for a coupe, and then so 70 grand basically before you add any other option. And then if you want a convertible, you add $7,000 to that price, and you're at 76,995. And there's no other car underneath that from Chevrolet, and this is what really gets to me, because Chevrolet,
Malibu, that's all you get.
yeah, if you go back to the days of Louis Chevrolet built this brand because he wanted an affordable car for the masses. That was his literally, that was like his mission statement, was affordable cars for the masses. He wanted everyone to be able to afford a Chevrolet.
Not anymore.
And we're sad to say we're getting away from that, baby.
Yep, it's time to go.
So Jackie says, any idea what my Panther 2 SS could be waiting for? It's produced but delayed.
Yeah, so it's being delayed for transit. So lack of truck drivers, lack of getting to the rail yard. Huge. There's been a lot of logistical issues, and now with the holidays, people just take off whenever they feel like it. Let's just be real. Holiday time, and then if your car has to go on a rail yard, first of all, it has to leave Lansing factory, go to the rail yard in New Boston, and then from New Boston, it's going to wherever you're located. Up, and then once it gets there, it goes from the rail yard to the truck yard. And which they usually depend. It's pretty close, so they just drive it over to the truck yard, and then a tractor trailer will come pick up the vehicle and bring it to your dealership. So if it says
that all depends on, sorry to interrupt you,
but
it all depends on what other cars what is going in that area with that car, right? And when cars not selling that much right now, it's going to take even longer. Like, they're not moving.
100%. They're just not shipping one car at a time.
That's right.
That would be a waste of money there, because they have to pay for a whole train. So they wait until they have a bunch of cars that are going to that area first before they ship them all. They just don't ship one car at a time every single time. Everything comes together.
So Jackie says coming to Illinois. So
okay, so yeah, it's not going to be too far for you. And if it's coming to Illinois, I don't even know if it does need to go on a rail yard.
Illinois? Yeah.
From Michigan, yeah, I'd probably still go rail.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, and that's like Lori's comment. I mean, technically, Camaro is still affordable. If you really wanted a base LT1 car with, now that there's not a 2-liter turbo anymore, the base LT1 car is $31,000. So if you just want a LT1 car with the V6, plus destination, so it's $32,495 for a coupe.
Are we talking LT1 or are you talking like a V6 car?
V6 car.
So we did that 2023.
One LT, sorry. One LT.
Yeah, so we did. Now, I did that block 2023. It was a 3LT, so it was jammed loaded with performance suspension option. Up here, it was $55,000. Now,
that's more than my 3LT Panther that's sitting on my lot right now.
Now, that's Canadian, but it's also a 3LT loaded with performance suspension option. So it's a loaded 3LT car. It was 55 grand up here. Now, you can get that down quite a bit to mid 40s, but which is, it's probably, what they've kind of always been. I remember when the 2010s were out. That's why I didn't buy mine brand new. I waited 2 years and got mine with like no miles on it. So, but, if you look at that LT1 car, that's why I'm saying the LT1's probably the best value, because you're getting the V8. And if you want to give up some of those options, like, not a fully jammed LT1, but a kind of a mid-range LT1, Yeah, you can, it'll be high 40s, low 50s US, right?
100%. So,
So,
and this is where I get a little crazy when people are like, "Oh, I don't want that V6 car. I like that V6 car. It doesn't have enough power." First of all,
hmm,
that V6 car has more power than any V8 of the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and of the 2010 car, the 2011 car, the 2013 car, the 2014 car, 2015 car. So it's just crazy to me when people say that, because it's 335 horsepower and 284 foot-pounds of torque, and it's 200 pounds lighter than the fifth generation car.
yeah. Well, I think let's see. Oh, I did it here. I think I mentioned that um, in that last walk around I did.
If you pro charge it, it'll do that.
Yeah, or if you're like Tony over here and you pro charge your 2010 V6, then you're pumping out 455 horsepower out of a LLT V6
302.
with 380. No, 380.
No, 3.
So I mentioned it here where it's,
Torque.
what the horsepower is versus an O2, right? So it's amazing how far we've come. Um, and
100%. Even that 2 liter, people slept on that 2 liter. That 2 liter
yeah,
engine was 400 pounds lighter than
mhm.
the V8.
Yeah, we've had a couple people comment on some of my videos, and they've said that, I got this 2 liter and I've got it tuned and this and that, and that car got a lot of hate on it, man. But I'm telling you, I
Do you
think
know they sold more 2 liter turbos than V8 cars?
I don't. That doesn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't surprise me. And you know what? I think GM did the right thing by bringing that car out with that motor, because they were trying to get that demographic of buyer away from Hyundai. Because at the time, the Genesis was like cleaning up well, the Genesis and the Mustang were taking sales like crazy, right? So GM said, "Okay, enough of this. We'll bring out a 2 liter to attract that younger buyer."
Yeah, there's a bunch of tuners love the car.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Especially once they brought out the 1LE package in 2017.
I forgot that they did
2 liter.
that car with a 1LE
Oh
package. I
my
thought it
god!
was the 6. It was crazy, man.
I tell her all the time, if I had unlimited resources right now, I would love to buy a manual 2LT 4-cylinder turbo 1LE. And I would love to rip that around a track, because that car is beating some cars that are like 3 times and 4 times the value.
Yeah,
Because you were able to get in 2017 a LT1 LT1 1LT, sorry, 1LT 1LE turbo car for $37,000. It
yeah.
was it was insane. And people that have them love them. I know I see one almost every day when I'm driving to work. It's silver. We sold it. It's silver with the black hood, the 1LE wheels, which are now the wheels that are on my car, the Panther car, because those wheels were originally on the turbo 1LEs and V6 1LEs. They're black forged aluminum. They're 20 pounds lighter on each corner, and it's just amazing. GM uses the parts they have, right? And hopefully one day soon they'll be able to talk about why the Panther cars came out and why the 2024 model year came. Everything was just crazy, because we almost didn't see a 24 model year. There were some scary times in there where they were talking about the car just ending in 23, and that was it. No final send off.
Yeah, I still don't understand why what the whole brainchild was to push that car through so fast and in a quarter to half a year. Like what? Why?
Well, parts. I also remember when COVID hit, GM stopped building the Camaro for 10 months. there was a 10-month time frame where they did not build one car. And then Lansing went on strike.
Right.
And that affected everything. So GM had to spend millions of dollars to bring the plant back.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't even selling cars.
Well, yeah, I'm not a big turbo fan. I was just putting Lori's comment up here, but I'm old school. I'm not a big turbo fan. I mean, never. I mean, aside from the '89, like the Buicks and the Trans Ams in the day, which those cars are way underrated, but the newer turbos, not a big turbo fan of GMs.
And that V6 car is so reliable. For people that don't know,
they are.
For people that aren't aware, it's not like this is the first time this engine's been around. This V6 engine they're using in the Camaro is on more products than you think. It's on the GMC. It's on the GMC. Well, GMC Acadia. It's on the Chevy Traverse. It was in the Chevrolet Silverado, and it was in the Chevrolet Colorado. They used it on multiple different vehicles because it was that good and that reliable.
But they didn't do well in the Acadias, and I think that was because of the weight.
Weight always plays a factor, 100%.
Right, that was a heavy SUV, man. They were the early generation 3.6s. They didn't fare well, but they seem to do well in the Camaros. The big thing with the 3.6s is like anything direct injected, and I say it all the time. The thing is the maintenance. The maintenance is the big thing, right? Timing change, timing change are a big issue with the 3.6s, right?
Yeah.
You don't see it in all of them. You only see it in some of them.
Yeah. No, I love. Well,
there's not a common problem like the lifters are in the 5.3s kind of deal. Is what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean you
gotta take care of your vehicle. Can we talk about that, please? Because all these people are like, "Well, I brought it to the dealership." Okay, did you watch the dealership work on your car? Did you open for something that's so easy? Take off your filter that connects to your engine and the throttle body and see if there's any carbon buildup. And for people, because I hear my service department ask our customers all the time, do you want us to change clean the throttle body? There's some carbon buildup in there. And people are like, nah, it's okay. It's okay. But for a couple dollars, you're risking the engine. That is your means of transportation. Do yourself a favor and get it done. Or do it yourself.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, there's lots of stuff you can do. I mean, I should probably do a video on that. But like Seafoam, right? Berrimans. Those are the two big ones, right? You can pour it in the fuel. You can put it in the oil, right? You can run it through the intake, right? All that stuff will all clean it all real good. Those are the two big ones, Seafoam and Berrimans.
Yep.
But it's all maintenance.
Yeah, everyone's in catch can. No, there was someone right above here. Can I pro charge the Panther 3LT? So nobody has been able to. I want to say nobody. So nobody has spent the money. This is for Camaro Boy. Nobody has spent the money for R&D to do a pro charge system for the V6 for the 6th generation car.
That's not true. Lingenfelter's got one.
Lingenfelter has one?
I think so.
For the V6?
Hold on, I will confirm that.
I know there was, obviously she did it for her 5th gen, but they don't do it for the 5th gens anymore. So that was a one-time deal. Company out of Germany, right?
No, the company was here. The tuner was German.
Sorry, the tuner was German, which we can't even get in contact with the tuner to
unlock it,
to unlock her tune. That car runs rich for sure.
Okay.
100%, Lori. Not everybody needs one, but that is the great thing with having options. You should be able to have your options. Do you want a 2-liter? Do you want a V6? Do you want a V8? And every 2-liter turbo they sold and V6 they sold, that actually helped them sell a V8.
So you got ZL1, you got LT1, Z28, ZL1, and then you got 15 LS3, L99. I don't see. I thought they had a V6, but I guess they don't. That's kind of surprising.
I didn't think anybody spent the time and money to do the
Oh,
R&D.
okay, I stand corrected then. But like, I know these guys well, man. I'm telling you right now, there's lots of options. Don't get me wrong, but that's where I'd be going.
Eldon Brock has a supercharged kit for the V6. That's news to me. Check out Eldon Brock. Bring that up. Spider, I think Spider had a different question.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let me go back to the chat here, guys.
Edelbrock.
Holy crap! They want $6,400 for that price. You buy a V8.
Where'd you find that?
Google.
Oh,
Lovely Google.
I don't see. Oh, power packages. Hold on.
2016 to 23.
What is it? What does it say?
Shop power packages by series.
No, hey, everyone, like, speed means money. You have to spend money to play. You got to pay to play, and
it never ends too, man. I mean, I learned that with my 91. You do one thing, and like, you think, okay, you're good, and I know guys that did the motor and didn't do the drivetrain, and end up blowing trannies, blowing rear ends.
So
you got to do brakes. It's never ending.
It's a money pit for sure. I mean, but that's the whole fun of it. Like, you don't buy a Camaro or a sports car if you're worried about the money or the gas mileage. Really, that's what I always said. Even though I'll be brutally honest, like, I've gotten well over 30 miles to the gallon on my Camaro SS. It just depends on how you drive it.
Chevy Camaro.
Yep, supercharged systems.
There you go.
Yep, V6. Wow, with a tune.
$1,036.18.
So I'm saying that's a lot of money.
Or you can get the stage. That's the stage one. What is that? What's the difference? One's 5,200.
One's with a tune. One's without a tune.
Oh, okay. I get my mic's in the way here. My camera's in the way. Yeah, without tune, with tune. Okay.
So the difference is like almost $1,000 with the tune.
That's crazy though. 1,000 tunes don't cost $1,000.
They can.
No, I know they can, but I mean, I had my 3.6 tuned for $400.
Hi, Linda.
Just tuned. Thank
you so much for the card. We really do appreciate it. It is hanging up on our wall or wall windows. We've been getting letters from our fans for the first time, and it's really cool. Makes us
stop rubbing it in. I don't get letters.
We'll write you a letter.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Of course. But no, just like the holiday season, it's just crazy because, like, we never thought we'd be in this position, right? I mean, doing YouTube, and I don't like the word. I don't like saying we're influencers because I don't think we're influencers. But
bad influence.
Yeah, as she said. But I do think we're brand ambassadors. I like to say. I mean, we definitely want to push that. We want Camaro to be successful, and we're all here to help you guys find the cars that you want and keep the Camaro community alive. That is the reason why we're here.
Did you ask Trifecta for a tune on your Pro Charger?
My 2010 is tuned by Trifecta. It did nothing for my car. Yeah, absolutely. I even got the ghost cam in there and everything, and the Trifecta tune was literally not worth the $350 I spent on it.
Well, you learn something new every day. I didn't know that about the Edelbrock kit.
Yeah, no, I didn't know about that either.
I would have thought Lingenfelter for sure because they do a lot of R&D, man.
They do, or even like, but you see, I can't even say Hennessy because they don't mess around with the low engines. They do all high engine stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Spider asked if you use Trifecta tunes. No, her tuner was in Germany. Oh, hey!
That is my better half, everybody.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Welcome to the channel.
We used to have back in the forum days, we all used to have usernames. And mine was Zetter Guy and Kelly's was Kelbear. And we all have plates.
Yep, there you go.
Here's mine.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys will see these on some of my videos. That was my plate. Kel has another one around here somewhere too.
We got a stack of those too.
Do you really?
Yes.
I just wanted to pop on and say happy holidays to everybody. And
There
thank
you go,
you.
everybody. She's official. There you go.
Oh, there I am. Look, and I spelt my own name wrong. How bad is that?
And I don't know if Dan will do this, but we get these from a company called Plate Maker. Whoops. There we go. Up here. And I think he'll ship to the States if you guys want a novelty plate.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Plate Maker, I'll put it in the chat, but it's platemaker.ca.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
They make novelty plates, and I mean, we used to do shows and stuff. We used to pull our plates off, and we would put these on the cars, right? So
Now
It's
I
nice
can't.
because the normal plates get all like road torn.
Yeah. Now there is like when we went to the 6th gen unveil in Detroit, they gave 6th generation plates, and I still carry mine with me. Like every time my 16 when we do a car show, I take my actual plate off and put that in the back. So we're looking forward to like once we have some time and the weather's good, put it on our 24 and do a video with it.
So we're doing a little bit of non-fictional story time telling here.
Yeah, go for it. Icons.
There's 36 of these.
Yeah. Good times, my friend. Good times.
36 of these. 36 cars went to that exhibit between two car clubs. Every car got one of these plates.
That's so cool.
And they stuck them on the front of the plates. There's 36 of them made from 2011.
See, they're in New Jersey over here. They require us to put a front plate on, but we don't listen. So none of our Camaros have front plates.
None of our cars.
None of our
the
yeah,
Equinox.
except the daily
It's
driver.
actually not that bad right now. We're not, it's
I was
not,
just gonna say that it's not that cold here.
next week
Double
it's
touch wood.
above zero next week. So right now it's hovering around 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So
It is.
degrees Celsius. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say Fahrenheit.
Yeah, no, not Fahrenheit. Celsius.
It's 28 degrees right now here.
It's gonna get down to 21.
When it's minus 37, we might be complaining then, but we're
Minus
good.
37. Oh my god. That's crazy.
It's okay. I mean, that's when you sit in front of the fire and drink hot chocolate, and it's all good, right?
For sure.
She loves hot chocolate.
Nothing wrong with that, my friends. Nothing wrong with that.
Love me some hot chocolate.
Linda says in the chat, New York, you need a front plate too, but none of our cars had front plates. We actually had grills like that we would travel with. Right? We would either take off the front grill with their plate on it and stick a front grill on that had like the bow tie or like whatever they had on it.
No plate holes.
Good idea.
Yeah.
They were talking about going to just a rear plate in Ontario here, and they never did it. But so they spent millions of dollars coming up with this new plate that we got. It was supposed to be plastic, and I think now it went to aluminum. And they spent millions of dollars to have it all reflective. Well, the important
Brian! Sorry.
the important part of the plate was not reflective. I'm like, I don't know about the government we have up here, man. I'll tell you. But so yeah.
Yep, Jonathan, 100%. The show and stow plate. That's the electric one that comes out and goes up, and then it comes back in.
I was too cheap though, so I just it was cheaper to buy a separate insert grill for the 91, and then take the road one off.
Now Fast Tech sells a plastic one that you just pull up and flip it up.
We have some guys that have those.
I was going to say, doesn't Brian, didn't you have one of those, love?
No, it wasn't Brian. Who was it?
Or no, was it? Yes. Or no? I don't remember.
Fuck it.
I'm old as dirt now, you guys. I don't remember anything.
And we were just like, I'll pay the ticket.
Yeah, it's like $45.
Yeah, just give me the ticket. But honestly, the cops don't even walk to the front of the cars anymore, so they don't look.
Well, it would depend on where we were and what we were doing, whether we were like, bothered or not bothered. Dude, most of the time we were cool and we were okay, but it really just depended on, you can't sort of assume that everyone that you're gathered with is going to be on their best behavior. Do you know what I mean? And then you get some fool come into like wherever you are and like be doing burnouts and stuff, and somebody would get upset, and somebody would get us all in trouble. We had one incident one night when we were all like sort of gathered trying to figure out like what we were going to do, and they were all over us that night. The police were
I remember
all over us, like literally walking down the line of cars, writing all of our plate numbers down. Like they were not impressed with, and we were just standing there talking.
There was one. Remember that one weekend where we were over by the 410 there? And there
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, and it just the cops started checking front plates and this and that. No, so Brian Kell was asking about who had the hideaway plate on the front, and I couldn't remember. I know it was one of the guys that rolled with most of us, but I couldn't.
I know that Aggie did. Aggie had a rollaway plate, right, for Kit.
Yeah, I think she had one of the Fast Tech ones that it was a manual fold one.
Mm-hmm.
You notice too, like how Fast Tech is not like really advertising Camaro anymore. They're really pushing their trucks.
Yeah, you still see it. You still see some of their stuff out there, but it's not like it used to be. Not at all.
No, and a lot of their stuff they're like you go on certain things, it's sold out, and they're not making any more. They're not doing any. So like a lot of these third-party vendors are now got the cars going away. Why should they invest the money or R&D to add inventory, right? So it's like grab it while you can.
Yeah. Jonathan Scott, you don't hear much about Fast Tech or Wild Hammer anymore.
No, because they in order for them to stay in business, they have to shift to stuff that's selling, and it's just the nature of the beast. But even General Motors, even if you go to GM Accessories and you go to like all the accessories for Camaro, there's plenty of stuff that you can no longer get. It's sold out, and they're not making stock anymore. I mean, hell, I ordered a indoor car cover before my car arrived. It is still on back order, and I don't know if I'm going to get it. Because why should they make them if they don't have any more stock?
Mm-hmm. There's good company up here. I was just showing them a little bit of love this afternoon on Facebook. So we have a local company here that makes their covers in-house, and they ship all over the place. It's called Hugger Covers. I've owned 2 of them. And they'll custom make the cover for you. And I should have emailed Mike and asked him if he had a template for a Panther ZL1.
That would be cool.
But I can put that in there as well if anybody wants to check it out. Like I said, they make custom covers. They make outdoor covers. I think it's .ca.
Family owned and operated business. They're amazing people.
Absolutely.
Really, really supportive to the whole car sort of industry.
Undercovers.com.
Yeah, Shane, tried. It's hard to find the Gen 2 Aero package, and luckily we ordered before we even got our car. We just knew we wanted it, so before our car even got built, we already had the Aero package at the dealership waiting. Yeah,
Ordered 4 weeks ago. They aren't showing as available yet.
If you guys can, sorry, am I making too much noise? It's an occupational hazard that I start shuffling my cards as soon as I show up on screen, so I apologize. It just keeps my hands busy.
Put your link up there.
yeah, get a little plug in there, girl.
I'm pretty sure that nobody here wants to hear a reading. It's all good. It's all good.
So you got one. You got one, Dan. So
Oh,
far.
there you go.
She sent you a message.
I sent you a message.
She wants one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll check it out.
I had it
Hey,
done,
Benny, what's going on, buddy? I didn't see you come in here before.
had it
Oh,
done
hi,
like
Benny.
4 years ago.
Benny
What's
has a phenomenal 91. Like, I've always been a sucker for a white third gen. And I had an RS, and I like the look of the Jets because of the bumps in the hood and that. But we had to have a flat roof because of the airbrushing. But Benny's white 91 Z28 is beautiful.
Sorry, what were you saying, love?
To me.
I said I had a
No, not
Corvette
you.
done like 40 years ago, and she was spot on.
It's always a good experience when you have a spot on reading, as it were.
It was crazy. It took a couple of decades for most of it to come true, but it all came true. Everything she said happened. Except for my death, but I came really close to it.
Oh, here we go, Chad. Here Chad was on our last video. So I went and
Was Chad the one that was on the live the other night where he said,
Yep.
okay,
Where they kept telling him they were going to build his car.
right, yeah, his order got accepted. Yeah,
Well, we're hopefully you can find a car.
Chad, we take no solace in being right, buddy.
Yeah, 100%. It does suck, but if you were able to find a car, that's awesome, man. If people need help finding a car, we can certainly help you guys. Definitely something we do.
Chad, where are you at? Can you type in the comments where you're at, buddy? What state you're in?
This may seem like a random question, but what sign are you, dear? Sorry, I can't. Andrew and
Tanya.
Andrew, what's your zodiac sign? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't know.
You don't
Like, what month were you born?
February, end of February.
End of February?
I mean, I'm a Pisces, but
Yeah, that's your
yeah.
zodiac.
Oh yeah,
sign.
I'm a Pisces.
So she's in California. So Chad, you got?
Leo.
Did you find
She's a
something?
Leo.
Well, I'm
Me
on the
too.
cusp. I'm on the cusp.
Andrew, I feel sorry for you,
Capricorn
buddy. I got a Leo downstairs too.
I'm all Leo. I'm a Leo rising, a Leo sun, and an Aquarius moon. So I got more Leo in
Right
me
on
than
the cusp.
not.
I'm on the 23rd of July, so I'm right on the cusp.
Yep.
And I fit both profiles almost always.
It's interesting, though. It's not. Sorry to
No,
distract from the car conversation, but it's not just. It's actually more about your rising sign than it is about your sun sign. When you're listening to like zodiacs and stuff, you'll find that if you listen to your rising sign, chances are that that's the thing that's going to resonate with you more than your sun sign, as for whatever reason that is.
Nice.
I just happen to
We're really
be.
happy, Chad.
That's so good. I love that you're clapping and all the stars are
Oh,
going up.
Chad's okay. Chad's already got it. Sorry, I was gonna find him something.
Yeah,
else.
that's what I was like.
Nice.
I don't know how those stars happened. Whatever you just did on my screen,
No kidding.
that was
Eh?
awesome. But do it again. I don't even know how that happened.
Where did that come from?
Did you do that?
What?
like some stars.
We just had a whole bunch of stars and stuff come on our screen.
Like clap again. Yeah.
That was weird.
Hey, see, magic of Christmas, friends. What can I say?
That was crazy.
The spirit came with me. What can I tell you? I don't know.
But that's awesome. So happy we could help you, Chad, and I'm really happy that you were able to find a car, man, because that's what it's all about, helping you guys and making you join the Camaro community.
Those are the emoji comments that in the YouTube chat that people can hit. It's like hearts and thumbs up, and
you can make weird things go.
Woo, woo. Don't forget, there is super chats there as well, guys. There are donations. There is merchandise. Mark has plenty of merch. We have merch. Like all the support you guys have been showing us, definitely we are very grateful for it, and we're here to help you guys. So,
yes.
Let's go back to the comments here. Which fireworks popped up behind Andrew's head? Yeah, I know, that was crazy. Why is Louis' car a bastard? What?
So I just tossed a bunch of cards because I read tarot cards, and the reason why I asked is because I had like a pentacle card came out, and usually it's king, which usually represents like a person to me. And I as soon as Chad said he found his car, I'm like, maybe this is Chad's reading, and it's lovely, by the way, Chad. If you're into it, it just says that things are looking up, like you're sort of starting a fresh new beginning. You went through some trouble, but you're on your way. But you're in a thinking stage right now. You're going inside and doing a lot of what does all of this mean, and why did I have to go through all of that? I don't know if that resonates or not, but I don't know. I never know whose energy I'm going to pick up. That's funny. But that's cool. Anyways, I just wanted to pop on and say hi and meet you guys in person and wish everybody happy holidays. Say thank you to everybody for supporting Mark. He's doing good things over here on this channel, and I hope he gets his Christmas wish of getting to 1,000 subscribers. So
we're gonna help him. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Subscribe and share and do all that good stuff. And I will leave you guys be to talk cars, and I look forward to getting your email. We'll connect, Tanya. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye, Brian.
Bye.
Cal, put your link in there.
Yeah, put your link in the comments.
Got like 1,000.
You know what? I couldn't even get in here tonight. When I first tried, I was like, "What the heck?"
We're on your login. I don't know.
I know, and I'm like, and it's not recognizing me.
Like
what the heck is that all about?
15 or 1,012 subscribers. So
1,122.
Sorry, 1,000.
Those few people, they'll be upset. All right, friends, have a wonderful holiday. Happy New Year. All the best to you and your family, and I wish you lots of blessings. Okay.
Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
My Christmas present was my 2 Panthers dropped. Wow, that's a hell of a Christmas present.
Well, he did get a ZL1 Panther. And he got a 3LT Panther. But Camaro boy, I still got that 3LT Panther, man. Help me sell it. If anyone's looking for a 3LT Panther with zero markup, and I built it the way it should be built, Recaro seats, a lot of extras that some people wouldn't even add to their Panther, but MSRP minus discounts, and we literally come pick it up.
Baby brother.
We have behind the scenes photographs of the car, and we kind of know someone that can sign the car for you that I think you would appreciate. So if you are interested, definitely hit us up and we can help you get the car. It's $51,985, I believe, is the MSRP of the vehicle. And we'll post the link in the comments and the link in the description of the video. But it's definitely a great car, and I walk past it every morning, and it looks beautiful. It really does. Black wheels, of course, the forged black aluminum wheels, collector's edition 3LTRS.
We posted a video today. Excuse me. We posted a video today. Again.
We did.
So Chad says, if you guys ever drive across country in a convoy of Camaros, please come meet me at Sonoma Raceway in Napa, California. I know the manager of NASCAR and NHRA drag stop.
The Northern Cal.
You can all have a car meet.
You go. He's coming to mommy. Come here.
That's very cool.
Come here.
Look at this cat. That's the big boy. He's 24 pounds.
Come here.
He's a big ass cat.
Where's his white spot?
He doesn't have a white
He doesn't
spot.
have one.
Oh,
They are solid black.
ours has got a white spot right here, right underneath his neck.
Mine are 100% solid black, no white. Both. They were rescues because solid black cats are put down first.
Yeah, Spider. Try finding a set of those forged wheels brand new. They are going for some crazy money now. I remember I wanted those wheels so bad on my 16 in 2015 when I ordered the car, and they were not available yet by the supplier to order. And then I just couldn't fathom the $3,000 price tag to order just the wheels, and that's without the tires, that's without the TPMS sensors. So it's just crazy. But the price of these wheels are gonna keep going up because they're forged. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. What's up, Birdie?
He's starting to get gray.
So we got ours. We got ours. They were 6 or 7. We had to adopt them first. There's 2 of them, brother and sister. We had to adopt them first because they weren't old enough to adopt. So we had to foster them first. Sorry. So we fostered them for 2 weeks, and then we could officially adopt them. So they had to have been 6 or 7 weeks when we got them. And one's a calico and one's black, like that one. But our male has a white spot under his neck. That's it. The rest of them is black.
Got a calico. She was 23 or 24 when she died.
Yeah, that's good. That's good age. Our
Human years, that made her like 1,000 years old or something in cat years.
we had a gray tabby that lived to 16, which is probably pretty average. Black dogs also get a bad rap. Yeah, absolutely.
They do. And anything like Doberman, Rottweiler, Pitbull.
Yeah, I mean, this fur ball that we have, they're different because they're smaller dogs, but they were all black. They had white spots. She's got a little bit of white spots here and there, but all of them got adopted, but they didn't. They took forever to adopt. I think mainly because some of them had health problems, like her brother had heart problems. It's turned out that she's got hip problems, and we figure she's 11 months old now, and she's already got hip problems. And they think it's genetic, but it was just a mess. They had a backyard breeder and this guy got arrested like 5 or 6 times, apparently, is what the SPCA told me. And the laws are just not strict enough because the guy kept doing it. So
that's crazy. That makes me
fix
sad.
for people like that, in my opinion, but who abuse animals, there's no fix for them.
Yeah, there's a special place in hell for people like that.
Yeah. There's one fix. They're kind of up there with, people who prey on kids and stuff. But anyways, that's a whole other chat with alcohol, but we'll keep it clean here for now. But Spiders got from 3 to 9. What am I missing for? Oh, I was looking at something.
Guys, I was trying to tell you guys earlier, but these boys don't let me talk. The detailer that did Bagheera, they also have mobile. So if you're even remotely close, they can come to you.
Polish Force wheels. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Polish forged wheels were something like $1,700 an order sheet. They're going on the Chevy site for $6,000 plus, no tires. It's crazy what stock wheels. I mean, just look on Facebook. I don't know what it's like down there, but up here, It's nuts what factory wheels go for now. Like it's
Well,
just
especially when the car is discontinued. So, I mean, you got to think like the supply has to be super limited, and hopefully nobody gets in car accidents or whatever. But that does happen, and then what happens when you can't find the wheels ever again? What happens when you're have to rely on like Facebook Marketplace or like eBay or someone to do a custom replica, and then try having someone do a custom replica of wheels and do a one-off and not make all these sets. How much would you think someone would charge you to make forged wheels?
Yeah. I remember I drove Kel crazy when we were doing the 91. We just pulled it off the road and we were starting the rebuild of it. We hadn't even selected a color yet. And it was like every time I turned around, she was like, "Will you stop asking me about wheels? Like, I don't care." I'm like, "What do you think of these wheels? What do you think about this wheel? What do you think about that wheel?" So finally, I guess I either broke her down or she just said, "Yeah, those are great, buy them." And we ended up going with the American Racing IROC replicas, but which I thought was fitting for the car. It turned out well, but um,
it really is crazy, and even with like the offsets too, you gotta remember too they have to that gotta be 5-spoke, and a lot of these companies, they'll only do certain spokes. So it depends on who you find too.
mm-hmm. I get the opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like stock wheels are more popular now than they ever used to be. But yet you see a lot of aftermarket wheels. I notice it more on trucks than I do on cars. Like you notice a lot of aftermarket wheels on trucks, but yet, you go on Facebook Marketplace and guys are still asking $2,000 and $3,000 for a set of stock rims.
Well, who would have really thought, like, when the 1LE came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the 6th Gen 1LE came out and those rims, everybody wanted the 1LE wheels, right? Yeah. And then a company literally just started and made replica 1LE wheels, and that company which went crazy. Everyone wanted the replica wheels because they were less money than if you bought the real wheels from General Motors. And all it was a replica of the factory wheel.
Yeah.
All it was.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh, Lois Kitty's 13.
Yeah. It's absolutely crazy.
MMR. Yep. MMR wheels. That's who made it.
Oh, yes. MMR. Yeah.
Is his hand on that?
Okay. Ay. Another night here at the cave and over at the garage, guys. If you guys are just joining us, and we're going on 2 hours here, I know it's just we like these 2-hour lives apparently, but if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button on both channels. We're double streaming to both channels. Make sure you smash that like button. I know we got people in here. Hit that like button for us. It does matter, guys. We do appreciate the love and support. So definitely awesome. How much was it to get the ceramic coating? So it was about $1,500 for our ceramic coating on Bagheera, and we did the windows. As well, we did the window ceramic coating as well, so that's definitely something that was
Camaro
cool.
Boy has 2 black cats too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and two Panthers. Yeah. If you want to buy us another Panther, I mean, we can always like make room.
You got enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Take
and
donations.
The Z28 wheels were copied too. Everyone wanted those Z28 wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's funny because I don't. It's funny that you and I had never planned to do this on a regular basis, but it seems like that's kind of how it's just kind of fallen into place. Just doing these updates for everybody on. I know you've been working on it on your own, and I've been working on it on my own, but together we've sort of, in the last couple of weeks, have kind of come together to say, okay, guys, this is what we're going to do for you. And, it looks like
it's taken off for sure.
Yeah, and it certainly looks like in Chad's case, I think poor Chad would have, if he hadn't asked that question, he could have still been waiting, and that upsets me because you know what, these dealers should know better.
This is what it's all about. This service right here that would have never been possible without technology and the internet. Right, we're able to help these customers and the Camaro community. People still want cars. There are still diehard Camaro people that want vehicles, and they don't know where to look. They don't know where to turn. Some people don't even watch YouTube. So it's just trying to put as much information out there as possible, and we hope it sticks. I mean, we can't tell you how many people we've helped find cars. There's a bunch of people here in the chat that we've helped find cars. So it's just, we enjoy it because we have such a passion for the brand and the car. I did drink all the water, and it just it just makes us happy to know that we're helping someone find something they love.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to get out there and see all of our little adoption helps.
Yeah, that's going to be cool once we start seeing all the cars at shows and be like, oh, then they come over, people, and I'm sure it's going to happen, and we can't wait for it. We're excited to go to these shows and see people that watch us, all doing all these videos and all these lives, and they're like, want to show us their car. And the first person, I mean, we already signed one car, but we signed Scott's car, so that's pretty cool. I mean, for the first car I've ever signed was Scott Sotomayor's car. So that's something that's gonna live with us forever.
And you thought you hadn't arrived, dude. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Okay, I've been to some of the biggest indoor shows, and I've never had anybody ask me to sign their car. So I mean, clearly you've arrived.
No,
we're just.
I just wanted to make you blush, buddy.
I know.
We're just two crazy Camaro
We're just
people.
crazy Camaro people.
You know what? And again, right? That's to touch on what you said. That's what it's all about. I mean, certainly that's why I started my club 20 years ago, right? Was, I was going somewhere else and not to bore everybody, but I'll kind of share it with you quickly. I was going somewhere else and it was because I drove a third gen and I didn't drive a fourth gen at the time. I was treated like the, redheaded stepchild, if you will. And I just went, you know what? There's got to be more to it than this. I mean, why do you spend money and pay money to join a club and meet fellow enthusiasts to be treated like this? And I just decided one day I was going to start my own and never look back. And I've always made it my priority is, we do this for you guys, right?
100%.
And I mean, we got out of control popular. I mean, it felt like a second full-time job where I was.
It really is. Even this though. Come on, we can't even say this. This is a second job.
Absolutely. I mean, I had 4 weeks vacation, Andrew, and I used all 4 weeks vacation on doing car stuff. Cal and I never went anywhere. It was always doing car stuff and 4 weeks of vacation.
And honestly, we did the same everywhere we go.
And I don't begrudge it. Don't get me wrong, but things happen in life and you have to make changes accordingly. But you know what? It's the same reason that I do what I do. And that is for the people that are commenting and watching our streams. You know what I mean? But it's right. It is like a second full-time job, right? It requires a lot of dedication and a lot of time and a lot of effort. And,
you put in so much hoping to get a return for your investment and you never do. But it's a passion. It's a passion of love. It's like the car. You're going to put all this money into the car, a depreciating asset. And you're going to put all your time and energy into it, hoping to get something out of it. But it's really what you want out of it. And we would love to sign people's cars. I'm not going to sign on the exterior of the car, though. I'm not going to deface the car. So it definitely will be under the hood or in the trunk, somewhere like that. We'll definitely be more than happy to sign it. But her handwriting is a lot better than mine, so she's gonna be signing for both of us.
So, just to follow up on Jonathan's comment there, you know what? Like, I may not be a fan of the Turbo 4s, and it's not. It's I'm old school, right? But You know what? I'm a car guy, and you know what? You'll hear me say, like, I mean, I remember when I was 17, I wanted a 5-liter sedan, even though I grew up with Camaros. Like, I'm a car guy, right? So, you know, to me, if the 4-cylinders, V6s, V8s, whatever, we're all one family, like Jonathan said, right? So it's all about the car, and
The
not
legend lives on.
Camaros too. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go to car shows and I'll like ooh and ah over something that's not Camaro, right?
This car was videotaped by it.
Yeah, I saw
You're not allowed
that.
to
There
have
was,
your
there,
phones.
there was a bunch of people. So I saw Benny asked if the last car was videotaped. So the factory workers are not allowed to have their cell
I'm sorry.
phones or any recording device when they're at work. So no, they probably didn't have it. And everything has been hush hush from General Motors. So you probably won't see something unless they want you to see it. Now we were the first to report that the last car was a ZL1 1LE.
We got the color wrong though.
I was wrong on the color.
It's white, wasn't it?
It's white.
It was Summit White.
Yeah.
We thought it would be red.
And we knew about it before Motor Trend broke the news. And actually, the guy who wrote the article reached out to me, asking me a whole bunch of questions. So it was cool to talk to him as well. But it's just crazy. So we're here to help everyone. It is a Camaro family. Doesn't matter what engine's under your car. You have a Camaro. We want to see it. We want to do videos of your cars. Please, guys, send us videos of your cars to the Camaro Cave at gmail.com. We will make a video for you and post it for all of our subscribers in the world to see, because we need to keep the legend going. It's our turn. Production's over. We are the Camaro community. We need to push car so that GM we need to make GM make the car again. Otherwise, they have no reason to build the car if they don't think anyone's going to buy it, especially if the rivals are not building the cars either. If Ford's not going to build the Mustang and Dodge isn't going to build the Challenger and Charger, GM has no reason to bring back the Camaro. So that is a factor as well. We need to make them realize they made a huge mistake. There's a customer base. I mean, clearly we have 4 of them now, and it's not like we're never going to drive another car ever. So we buy other brands, but GM needs to get back in the customer community and be more about the customer base and not what the government wants.
All right. Okay. I think that's what upsets me a little bit, is that the perception I get, and I hate comparing, but the perception I get is that, you know, Ford is still got that mindset, right, with the Mustang, right, that they
Sit down.
that they know what their customers want. And I know GM's the same way. Don't, you know, I know GM's the same way. They just have a terrible way of showing it, right?
I mean, they've never there's just stuff they've never marketed before. I mean, we're so thankful to be able to help you out, Linda. I'm so grateful that we could help you find your Panther and that it's now in your home.
Can't wait to meet you.
And we can't wait to meet you and do a whole video with your whole collection.
Gaggle
of Camaros.
Gaggle of Camaros.
We can't wait to see it. Did y'all ever meet the Camaro girls? What Camaro girls? There's one right there. Linda's a Camaro girl. There's plenty of Camaro girls. Name them. Name them, Spider. If you're talking about Colleen, I've been admins with Colleen on Camaro Life for a long time. We've hung out with them before as well. So you're gonna be a little bit more specific.
Oh, hi, Ruby.
This is Rosie. I've had her in 2 videos, but she's
Hi, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie.
Hi, Rosie.
11 months old. She's a Maltese poodle,
Hi, pretty girl.
and she's a big porker. She weighs about almost 20 pounds.
I have a cat that weighs more than that.
Yeah, well, we have a cat that weighs that too. So we have a cat that weighs that too. But sorry, Andrew.
That's all good.
No, we love Doges.
We're past her time limit, so I'm trying to keep her happy for a little bit longer.
Yeah, Chad, welcome to the Camaro community, man. It's awesome to know that I literally tell people, like, you could be having the worst day in the world and you literally walk outside to your Camaro. First of all, if you don't look back when you walk away from it, you bought the wrong car. But you can literally walk to your Camaro, start the car, and just smile and get behind the wheel, and like it's like instant permagrin. I mean, I've seen Scott Sotomayor say that so many times to people, where it's just instantaneous. I mean, what we're gonna drop a video of me seeing my car today for the first time in a week, after getting ceramic coated, and she got my initial reaction, and my jaw was just on the ground. Like I was I don't know. It was totally different, and I don't want to bore anyone with the whole driving experience, but the whole car is completely different than my 2016. I can't really put it into words and explain it. It just drives differently. It handles differently.
Speed.
And the 10 speed is like completely night and day from my 8 speed. And just it feels so much lighter. I know it's because I got the forged wheels, but the car just feels so much lighter. And just I don't know, it's a different experience. It's surreal, and we'll be doing videos of our Panther so you guys can appreciate it a little bit more. But it's kind of crazy.
So, guys, I put both emails up in the chat. I put the Camaro Caves and mine in there. And if you guys want to share your cars with us, like Andrew said, you know what? I mean, we do this for you guys, right? And it's about sharing, sharing the experience, right? So, like I've said many times, this would be a very boring job, sitting here staring at this TV and microphone and camera with nobody watching and no interaction. So we do this for you guys, right? So they do it. They do a fantastic job. We started doing the same thing. Obviously we had to grow our channel a little bit to get a bit more people to jump on that. But we've had.
He's almost over the hump. He's almost there. Let's get him there. We gotta get him to 1,000. How many more you need?
40
something. 40.
Yep.
Yay! I got 3 more today.
I know, Chad. It's just crazy. I'm not a black car person. Clearly,
No.
I have a green Camaro and I have a blue Camaro. I am flashy flash.
Oh,
And my first Camaro was
bright.
red hot. So
bright.
I'm bright colors in your face. Here I'm coming. And to get this car and just being able to stare at it, and I could literally just sit in the garage and just stare at it. Even when it came into the dealership, I think I spent more time in service than I did up front trying to sell cars.
100%, David. That's what we say all the time.
Yeah. It's just an experience, and I'm glad that we can capture so much of the back end. If you haven't watched the video of the car coming in, us tracking the car down, going to the rail yard, going to the storage yard before it even arrived to my dealership. Yep, don't do this. We wanted to bring a different experience and show you guys the behind the scenes of what it means to pick up this car, especially since they say it's the last ones, right? So
there's a stat.
Awesome.
There's a stat. Have you ever seen those stats? So I shared on our community page what the percentage of our subscribers watch our videos on their TVs, and it was like 23%.
Seriously, I have to look at my stats about that, because I haven't even looked at it. Where is that stat?
Recently, I haven't been able to upload stuff in 4K, but that's why I started doing it in 4K. Was because of guys like Chad who watch our content on their TVs, right? It's just I don't know. I don't have a 75-inch TV to begin with, but I don't know that you notice that much difference between 1080 and 4K. But I know the 4K,
Well, I'll tell you, I bought a new computer because of the data that our videos, and literally we have to like post videos and then we delete the content so we can keep making new videos and new posts. So I mean, that kind of sucks, but like I went out and bought this new Mac Air, the newest one. So with the biggest storage, so I can just keep all the videos and keep all the footage for you guys. So where was that stat, man? I'm looking for it on the
Came up on Studio. It came up, but if you go into Studio and watch and check under viewers and I'm sure you could find it in the Studio somewhere. Right, ours come up on a recap, on a weekly recap.
Oh yeah, the weekly recap. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Spider just sent pics from the first Camaro Fest.
Camaro, please, guys. And Mark, you should come to Camaro Fest this year.
Buddy, I know. Yeah, I've been trying to get down there. I've been trying to get down there. It's just
even if you don't go with a car, it's okay. Like just fly and rent a Camaro. We've done that before. We've rented, like flown. I've flown to Texas and rented a Camaro and drove to the Camaro Fest at that one. It's just
Fest, but something else. Drove the shit out of that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't, Chad, but I bet it's too bad Matt's not watching from Lethal Garage, because that's where Matt's in California. Matt would know the answer to that. Andrew, you know the answer to that? Do you know any guys or any big Camaro clubs or Camaro Fest like meets out there on the West Coast?
There is a Camaro club in California.
She would know. She's the Cali girl.
What is the name of it?
West Coast Camaros.
Yeah, West Coast Camaros.
Who answered our email like a couple months ago?
Yeah. We did have someone reach out to us.
I did rent one of his.
I mean, yeah.
Like, honestly, I wouldn't fly down. Well, I mean, if I was going to rent one, I guess I would, but Kentucky's not that far, Christ.
No, it's really not. I mean, we're driving 16 hours to get there.
I used to drive down to Tennessee almost in one trip, almost in one shot. So Kentucky's not that far. Not
yet. We didn't illuminate our window stickers yet. So I don't know if you guys laminate yet. So what sucks if you watch my video when we got the car, the truck driver ripped my original window sticker trying to get the car off the truck. He couldn't see, so he just ripped the window sticker so he could see. So I had to get a new one reissued, which I'll be able to. So now I got two window stickers, but on the reissued one, it actually says reissued on it. So that kind of sucks. But
northern or southern?
So we do plan on fixing the original one, but we are going to get them both laminated and definitely show them out. Let me actually.
It's not the original.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Cool Running Camaros is a Southern California based Camaro club that's pretty big and dedicated to the preservation of the Camaro, and it does a lot of stuff for charity. So if you're in Southern California, that's a group to look at. And NorCal Camaro Club if you're in North.
So this is my window sticker. 2SS Panther. MSRP was $61,910. So there's a lot of typos like on this window sticker. There's a lot of things wrong. People don't really understand. But where it says exterior paint, Panther black metallic, tin coat, that is wrong. It's not a tin coat paint. Tri-coat paint. So they never bothered to fix that. Also, with the collector's edition, Camaro Collector's Edition, it says, let's see if it still says it here. But there was a lot of things wrong, and then they fixed it a couple times. But like even on the back end, it says a carbon flash front splitter, and it's not carbon flash; it's satin.
Hey, was Spider the one that called me out on the locations for Camaro Fest?
I don't remember.
Months and months and months ago.
Why don't you ask him?
Spider, are you the one that we were going back and forth about where Camaro Fest was? The very first one? Was that you?
Maybe.
I think it was.
So here's a collective question for you, or a question. Does anyone, or Jonathan Scott, does anyone reprint window stickers? Whoops. And then Spider just answered him.
So GM will reissue you a window sticker within a certain time frame. I don't remember what the time frame is, but you can only get it reissued from the original dealership that sold you the car.
And it says,
And they have to contact GM and give them a reason why you're getting it reissued.
It was in Adele, Georgia.
It was in Adele, Georgia.
oh, Valdosta? Is that near Valdosta?
So
I told you I was going to get the information because you called me out. So
I don't like being called out, in case you didn't know that.
I don't care. I have no clue. So Valdosta, Georgia was the first one in 2010. In 2012, it was in Chandler, Arizona. And then another one in 2012 was in Indy.
Spider says,
Sorry, 2011 was Chandler, Arizona. 2012 was Indy. 2013 was Houston. 2014 was Bowling Green.
It's been Bowling Green ever since.
15 and 16 was in Bowling Green. 2017, a break was taken to do the Factory Fest. And then 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and now 24, Bowling Green. I did all of those except for the Georgia one.
I've been to every single one that was in Bowling Green. So since 2014, I've been going to Camaro Fest. Well, actually, no, I went to Houston, but I flew to Houston and rented a Camaro.
Because that was the first time
I went there, and that's where we actually met.
Face to face, first time.
Yep.
So here's a question for you. Collectively, if you had to give one Camaro up, which one would it be?
Ooh.
Us?
Yeah.
Yours?
Collectively.
Yours?
Collectively. If you guys had to give one up.
Yours?
No, not mine.
Wow.
If you had to give one up, which one would it be?
We wouldn't.
Okay, but you have to. So pick one.
No, we don't.
If you have to.
Work our asses off so we don't have to.
Okay.
Because this actually was something we faced before we got the Panther. We were like, okay, so which one do we give to get?
Gotcha. Nice.
And we were like, okay, we just don't eat. No food for you.
No food for you.
No food for you.
This wasn't like what? How do we make this work? How do we keep all four? First of all, that was the main goal.
They're all pretty unique, right? So.
Yeah. Well, and can't get rid of the 10s because that's the first year it came back.
What's your build numbers on your 10s?
What knows?
What happened?
What's your build numbers on your 10s?
I don't even know.
I don't either.
Mine was 57,000.
It's in the VIN.
Our cars
29,000. Sorry, 29,000.
It's in the VIN.
We did learn our cars.
Back then it was in the VIN.
Our cars did.
They were in the factory at the same time.
Were at the factory at the same time and came off the line a week apart.
And we didn't even know each other.
And we didn't even know each other.
Nice. Mine was 29 or 20. It was 27 or 29,000 range. So it was one of the early builds.
94,000.
No, it's like I think the last. Something I did the last. Oh God, I haven't read one of these in a long time. Each one of those like little sections means something.
I've got mine in the engine bay on the side of the block. There's a sticker.
So
I
can't get rid of my Synergy. I couldn't do it if I had to give one up. And then it was like, well, it's hard to give up my 16 because it's Scott Settlemeyer's tribute car. So it's like, how do I give that up? But yet that is the highest valued car.
Mhm.
So it would have gave us the most money to put towards the Panther.
Right.
So that would have been the one to go. Even if we both, because we both know how much money we've spent and put into our other cars. We keep receipts. So
Oh,
we
okay,
know,
it's depressing.
yeah, like we know how much money we put into these cars to get them to where they are. And then like obviously I've spent a shit ton of money on my 16 to make it to where it is. So it's like even if I gave it up and sold it privately, what to get $30,000 to $40,000 for it, and then
Well, and that wasn't even really it. I mean, we were more worried about is somebody going to take care of it and keep it the same way it is so that the tribute to Scott doesn't go away.
well, there's that too. I mean, I can't take the signatures off of it, or like, I mean, I can take the trunk lid out that says F-Bod Father. I can take the
Hoodliner.
hood liner with him on it and take that off and put it in the garage and hang it up, but it's still not the same. I mean, there's plenty of signatures under there.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's our girl.
When I sold my 10, I had Mike Judge and Scott Settlemeyer sign each pillar, and I put clear laminate over the signatures, and mine was black, right?
Yep, I've done. We did that with my blue one. I did that with my blue one, so it wouldn't fade away.
Yeah.
I did none of that. It's all still there.
So what's crazy, people don't even realize, because when my blue one was one of the first, I know for sure it was one of the first 6 gens to get built, and it was one of the first 6 gens in New Jersey. Because I literally no idea what I was paying for it until the car came off the truck, and they didn't even offer GM employee pricing or anything at that time either when I got it. So it was full sticker. Back in 2015, December 5th, 2015, my car rolled off
Nice.
the truck. So, which is kind of crazy because I picked up my car, our 424 like almost the same time. It's I don't know. It's just I don't know. Something was watching, and every time we saw the car for the first time, it was raining. Every time I've ever gotten a car, it's rained when I've seen it for the first time. So it's, I don't know. It's like someone's watching up there for sure.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna go because my superstar here, I think, has reached the end of her patience, which is not bad. We've been here 2 hours and 40 minutes. If anybody's got any questions they want to fire up,
look at Chad. What? If a big tsunami flooded the entire eastern seaboard and a small boat could only take 3 of your Camaros, which one?
Oh, that's not the one. Where was that? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
That's still a crazy question, Chad. It's different for us, and I don't know if we can explain the whole Panther to you guys yet without getting in trouble. So we can't talk about that yet. But the Panther, to us, we had no reason to buy another Camaro. There was no reason why I should buy another Camaro. I don't have a house to put it in, but we don't have enough garage space. Now we do, but I didn't need another car. We weren't in debt. We're fine. So it was not a necessity, but because once you start learning the people that work their ass off to make these cars come to fruition, and you put names and faces behind the people that worked on the cars, it's more of a sentimental, personal value than just a car. So that's one of the main reasons we got the 24, and hopefully we'll be able to talk about that soon. So,
babe, we're gonna have to build an ark.
I know,
so that we can take 2 of every Camaro.
Same thing the wife told me about 2. Yeah, so I don't know because we're on two different channels. I mean, you could stay live if you wanted, right? Or if I
No, I think when because we're on the StreamYard, I think is this your account?
okay.
Right.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
when
Well,
you
it's okay. We still have to finish eating dinner.
wrap Christmas presents, do the whole
yeah.
Santa thing.
No, definitely a piece of Camaro history. The last comment that has something to do with it. We want it one of the last ones, and
It's our little sparkle
It's
of
our-
darkness.
yeah.
It's our little sparkle of darkness.
there's that. And maybe one day we'll tell you who gave it the name because it wasn't us.
Didn't GM lay off a bunch of workers when the food? Yeah, well, they're laying them off in January, Laurie.
Yeah, but they offered them relocation, and
And severance.
they're getting paid by the UAW, so completely different.
Do you or anyone know here that purchased custom interior 6 junk seats? I had to return because the rear seat would not lock.
I do.
Oh.
I do.
No.
It's got a lock.
Yeah.
Am I weird for keeping the cover on my steering wheel in plastic? No, not at all.
No, not at all, Camaro boy. Because literally,
I tried to say that with a straight face, but
our car still has all the plastic on it. Like, first of all, we haven't even put the floor mats in it.
And the cover on the
And
steering wheel.
when I drove it home tonight, I put the cover back on the steering wheel. So, and the passenger seat still has all the plastic on the seat. And the shift knob, I'm literally shifting with the plastic on top of it.
you know what? In some weird way, yeah, it's perfectly normal to keep it there, but I don't know. That's why I don't buy these kind of cars, because I just, you know what, it costs so much money, and it's like I buy them to enjoy. I don't. So I don't buy the special editions because it's like I drive them all year round. You know what I mean? Like I'd get shot if I drove a Panther in the snow up here, right? So you know what I mean? That's why I'm
I
not.
drove a ZL1.
They're cool to find those cars 20 years from now. They got plastic all over them, right? So
I drove a ZL1 for my daily driver, and it went through snow.
oh yeah.
Tacoma.
Oh, they're capable of it. I just you want to make grown men cry, and yeah, sure.
If that tells you, like, would I get rid of my 2010, which is a V6?
She traded in her ZL1
I
before she
gave up the
traded in
ZL1
her
before I gave
2010.
up the 10.
Yeah, I was quite happy in mine with a good set of winter tires on it. I was quite comfortable driving it.
Exactly.
I didn't have any problems at all.
Exactly.
And honestly, we've driven our cars across the country multiple times, different states, all over the country, and it still is such a good long road hauler car. Like, it just is.
So everybody, now that we have all these Alcateras out there, Subs has put a comment up. There is, obviously I daily drove mine and drove the crap out of it, and my ex raced it all over the place, got all sweaty in it. There is a refresh kit you can get to keep your Alcatera seats and shifter and steering wheel and all that. We were leery, but we went ahead and got it, and it actually did bounce that back. Even the steering wheel fluffed back up. So if you find the kit out there, just put in an Alcatera refresh kit. It's like a cleaning kit, and it works. It's pricey, but it works, and it brought the seats and everything back.
Nice. Guys, what are you up to in the next couple of days? You doing anything on YouTube, or are you just gonna lay low? And
we do plan on doing. We're gonna try to do some stuff tomorrow, as long as the weather cooperates. Because I would like to get the car shown properly and put all the stuff in it, because we do have a whole bunch of mods for it.
No, they mean online, babe.
Yeah, we're gonna be first. We will.
We're not doing these installs live.
No, we're not doing the installs live, but we'll do. We'll be posting video.
Do it.
No. I have
I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, there's one of me. There's two of you. Like you're doing the install on one hand and the camera on the other one. There's one holding the camera and the one, and then you can switch.
Right. There's a bunch of install videos out there. If anybody has seen any of my install videos from my 2010,
yes, why not live? There you
there
go.
is a lot of nasty language in there. There's a lot of effing going on, and yeah, that's
okay. Most of the people that are watching us right now have probably heard those words at least once in their lifetime. So
these were installs that we did for companies too, and they're like, "Nah, we'll go with it." I'm like, "All right." Like, how many times did I curse where the damn 7mm and 10mm fell to?
the 10mm is like, well, you know what they say about the 10
They use the 10mm everywhere.
Oh my god!
On like every little
that stupid thing would
screw hole
fall off into the engine compartment somewhere, and then we had to fish it out. And I'm cursing and screaming. I'm pretty sure that was most of the cause of my first divorce.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way.
Merry Christmas. So I'm trying to finish up the Z28 versus the Z01 video that I'm doing. And then we have a follow-up winner versus round 2, which if you guys follow the cars, I think you have a pretty good idea who's going to win round 1. But that's what I'm working on for, those who want to watch it. And other than that, I think that I'm just going to take a couple of days, and I don't know. I got so much going on that I got videos that are half done that should have been out a month ago, and just, things like this pop up and you're like, okay, I'll put it on the back burner. So
100%. Well, and trust me, there's videos we want to do. It's just trying. You think you can just throw together a video in 2 minutes? Like, I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes work that people don't even know about to even put these videos up, even on YouTube. It's not just post the video and make sure.
And it's harder. You know what I've learned? Hold on one second. I just gotta get her up on the thing. One thing I've learned is the more popular you get, the longer it takes to do the video because you want it to be better.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
also with crappy videos.
Yeah.
One of us has had them.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. We've had really, what's crazy though? It's like our most watched short is literally just my mom with a little squishy toilet. And I just put it down and go watch the toilet, and then it grows.
Oh yeah,
and that's the video. It's got like over 10,000 views. Dude, I don't know. It is crazy. The analytics side of YouTube is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I put up a 12-second kind of half walk around of that 23 Riverside Blue with the chambered exhaust startup as the music or whatever. I think it's got like 2,400 views on it since last night. Like it took off overnight.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm
doing just, you know what? It's funny because I'm not a big shorts guy. I'm actually thinking we'll start in a second channel. I'm putting all my shorts on that second channel. I'm not a big shorts guy. I'm not good at them. I would say that my long form video is improving.
Riverside will be harder.
But, I'm not a shorts guy. So
yeah, but honestly, that is how
it's the only thing I know how to do.
Yeah, well, there's that. But you get more subscribers to like follow you if you do more shorts.
It seems that way.
Yeah. That's what everyone is.
Well, this short that short that I just told you about got 6 subscribers on it. It's funny. I don't know what's going on. So I know somebody. It's probably somebody that was watching us. That come over from the cave. They subscribed because I was in the chat tonight with you guys, and somebody subscribed to the channel, but yet they still haven't shown up on my analytics as a subscriber.
Woo woo, Camaro boy.
Woo, boy. Appreciate it.
Boy, rocking the donation. Appreciate it, son. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, guys. So that's what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. You'll probably see me on there. You might not. You'll see me on. There'll be some videos out before Christmas, but who knows? I might get bored in a couple of days and pop on. you know.
We'll probably get on tomorrow night.
We'll probably get on tomorrow night. We'll do a probably quick like Merry Christmas one, just to talk about that, and then of course we'll do like a New Year's one, like reflecting on 2023 and going into 24 because it's just
We'll check back in so you can see how frazzled we look after our day of shopping.
Yeah,
right.
Andy's gonna be a hot wreck.
I'll be all right.
You'll be a hot wreck.
We really do appreciate the donation, Camaro boy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was putting that Merry Christmas thing back up. So, guys, Merry Christmas. If I don't see you live, like I said, we'll have some videos out, but however you may enjoy the holiday season,
Likewise.
any other ways.
Camaro Christmas shirt, so we have to do another one.
Camaro Christmas shirt.
I have a Camaro Christmas shirt.
I didn't know shit.
I don't have one.
Christmas shirt.
Check in tomorrow. You can see my Camaro Christmas shirt.
I don't even know if I have an ugly Christmas sweater. I don't think I do.
I got a ton of those.
Oh yeah, we got some of those.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what? We still need to find a white. Do we have a white out? Because our Christmas Eve party is
do that tomorrow.
Is a white out party.
Nice.
Part of your Christmas shopping.
So and apparently we have to find a white something.
Nice.
White or ice blue.
White or ice blue.
Or silver.
I don't know. But bro, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job.
You guys too. Thank you so much.
We should appreciate you joining us and doing this and any more help we can do for you. Well, we're here for you, brother.
You guys are already doing enough. I appreciate it. It's been a good collaboration that we're doing, and I think we keep doing them.
Subscribe. Wrong way. Subscribe.
Thank you to everybody in chat for the support and joining us tonight. I will clean myself up a little better next time. This is my come to the live and work here chat. So
Nothing wrong with that.
well, no, I try and get a little more formaled up, but
Dude, come on, we show up in our jammies.
I had to have a nap before my live. So
That is true. I didn't wear pants in one.
oh well, hey, that's too much information, but I'm sure that everybody in chat appreciates the honesty.
I mean, we're just real people.
Oh, exactly. I mean, we put our pants on the same way, so
That's what's so crazy, I mean,
those of us who do wear pants. I mean,
there's plenty of people that have done it before us in the Camaro community. But we're those people, like, even though we did it and we've done it before, we're not stopping because the car is going away. I know a lot of like the people that brought Camaro videos out in the past have kind of like steered away from making more Camaro videos, but we don't plan on stopping. Like, this is Camaro until we die. So that's the way it's gonna be.
You know what? For me, I enjoyed doing those F-body archaeology videos, and I think that I'm probably gonna end up doing more of them and probably improving on them. I've had bad luck of run of cars that either won't run or won't run far, but I'm going to do more of those in the off areas when there's no, news to report on and no gossip to report on. So we're certainly not going anywhere either, but
we got lots of dwellers to report on.
Lori says you wear the pants in the household.
I did that night.
there you go. On that note,
I need to take the pants off. So
okay, we're done.
Yeah. I think we're gonna end this on a positive. Okay, guys. I'm sure I'll talk to you over the next couple of days. But
of course, brother.
Merry Christmas to everybody in chat. However you celebrate the holidays, thanks for joining us. And make sure you hit that thumbs up if you've just recently come in, and hit the subscribe button on both channels. And we will see you soon.
Yeah, we will. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a good night. Happy holidays. That works.
Dwellers, we'll
Be
see
safe
you
out
tomorrow.
there. Night, y'all.
Take care, guys. Night.